Hello everyone, I'm about ready to get started. Hope you're doing well today, Chris. Well, let's talk a little bit. I don't recognize the song. I think this might be from an area we haven't been to. But, in terms of expectations for today, I have a feeling we'll clear Chapter 6. I feel like that much, I think we can pretty much guarantee. We also have a new sound effect for the day, based off of the requests from the other day. Let me pause the music. Hello, Chaosmania. Hope you're doing well. So it should hopefully be all set up if Chris wants to use it, because I know he was asking for it the other day. I believe there is a exclamation mark command to run it as well, but I haven't tested it as well, so I'm not sure if that one is 100% working, but the store sound should be up and available. But in the meantime, I guess we'll switch into the game. Ooh, why don't I hear it on my end? 1 second, chat. Hopefully that was just my headset being my headset. I didn't hear the... Oh, you know what it is? I think it might have memorized my sound settings from when I was grabbing the sound effect earlier. 1 second. I forgot that sometimes East likes to make the settings global. So that's why I don't hear anything at the moment. I gotta fix the sound. It's so annoying. It was something like this. Yeah. I forgot, chat. I mean, like, it's good in some ways, but it's really annoying for how I like to play, where I actually really want the sound settings to be specific per game. I think there should be a global one when you start a new file, but I do find it annoying if I'm grabbing sound clips and it remembers that I muted the game.
Did we just see something we weren't supposed to?
You did see something you weren't supposed to. Well, there's just that massive out-of-boundary wall. I was just double checking if there was anything left for me to do here before I go too much further. Because I know I was at the... Oh, sorry. I know I was at the end of the prison. But I just want to make sure, because it feels like we're at the end of the chapter. I guess... Oh, that's not what I wanted to click on. I got baited. I guess I should hand everything in to see if I get any interesting items, because we are pretty late in the landmark game, and we got a landmark out of order. We also got a ton of petals. I just want to make sure we handed those in before we go any further.
How are things going? I see, I see.
So we're up to 16, chat. What's our reward?
Well done.
Warlord Elixir. Absolutely want that. I'm glad we got that. I love SP. Look at that, chat. We're getting towards the end of the gauge. That's how you know we're doing well in the game. That blue meter filling up for more skills. And then I wanted to hand in the petals, in case I hadn't done that already. Can you not mark the collecting petal person? That's weird. I had to double check I wasn't hitting the wrong button, because that's pretty typical of me, but no, you can't mark her for some reason.
How many did you find, I wonder? Wow, you found so many!
That makes 100 petals so far. That's what I call auspicious.
For your troubles.
Okay. So it sounds like I might have more to collect, so maybe there is more than 100. We're getting a cutscene though. But seriously, who would have thought you end up finding 100 of these? Whatever fortune and joy these bring is gonna be one heck of a doozy. But so long as humanity exists, the proliferation of enmity will never cease. Wait, what? Still, I shall continue to watch over you as I have, no matter what it is you decide. What am I saying? Sorry. Didn't mean to be so foreboding there. She coughs. I don't know what's gotten into me, but setting that aside, don't think this marks the end of our little petal collecting spree. If you find any new ones, you know where to bring them. Okay, so she is confirming there's more than 100. So, we were talking about this earlier, where I thought some of them were from the goddesses, like Lady Rhea from the earlier games. That in particular did not seem like a Lady Rhea quote. So maybe where I was getting confused as to who was speaking actually makes sense because it's multiple people. Was it different people, like every batch of 10 or so? Because there was another one that was also kind of weird that I wasn't sure if it was Donna related or not. I might have to check that out after the stream once I get all the quotes. We'll go through who should be saying what. Yeah, because one of them sounded like they were talking about, like, welcome to my home or something. It was like 50 or 60 petals. They said something like that, which doesn't make sense for the goddesses. And there was another one that sounded more like Donna, like the way she spoke in Lacrimosa, than it did the goddesses. Because the goddesses have like a, I'm not going to say a peculiar way of speaking, but the way they address Adol is very different than Donna would address him. So, like, I feel like the first two were definitely one of the goddesses. I always forget which is which, but I feel like that's safe to say. But somewhere in the middle, I don't know, it might have been alternating between some of the other characters from all the other East games. Like that one in particular, if I had to guess who that was, that kind of verbiage and kind of antagonistic view sounds like maybe it was the villain from East 1, Dark Fact. Like, that's why I say that. Like, that they sound very different. That's not something any of the goddesses or any of the characters that have passed on. In fact, I think one of the other ones that I was confused about might be from East 7. It might have been the female villain from East 7, whose name I forget. I feel bad. I actually don't remember her name. So, I wouldn't be surprised if it's actually a mix of heroes and villains. And I guess also they could have had the angel guy. The angel guy could have been one of the quotes. I don't recall in particular. I know there were a couple I wasn't sure who said it. So I wouldn't be surprised if he was like number 30 or number 70, for example. Yeah. Because she's like the one where it was like fight for the future kind of thing, like fight for my dreams, was more her from East 7. Because, like, that was the whole point, is she wanted a better tomorrow for people. So that's why I say that. And now I'm like, huh. So, you know, I wasn't expecting it to be different. I think what would have helped me realize it was different people every time is if they used different font colors. Because for me, I thought it was the same person, but I was like, I'm getting confused because it doesn't sound like this person. Then I think I just realized what was going on. Unfortunately, I realized it way too late, but I think that makes a little more sense in hindsight. Yeah, I'm not climbing up those stairs. Also, I love... Wait, what? Oh, I ran out of meter. That sucks. I love how even though there's like all these weird divots and stuff like that, it's a solid wall. But anytime we're in like the outside castle area, it doesn't want us to go. Every divot is a real divot. Whatever game. Anyway, back to the prison. You gain bonus experience points and gold when you strike an airborne enemy. I mean, I don't really need either, but thanks game, I guess, for confirming that. I thought it just gave extra SP, but whatever.
Someone doesn't get out often.
I'm not familiar with the equipment in here. This must be a laboratory where advanced experiments are conducted.
I don't like this one bit.
Sorry, I skipped your text by accident. What kind of experiments could they be doing in here? I will say the message log is very useful. I wish Suikoden in 3 had that when it decides to auto-advance the dialogue. Oh, I can even play their voice?
What kind of experiments could they be doing in here?
Interesting.
Something on your mind, Anemona? Pardon me. I was merely distracted. Distracted? Are you feeling unwell? I am a doll, so I do not suffer such ailments.
Who are you people? How did you get in here? I should report the lot of you.
Kind of looks like Renegade's dad, if I had to guess.
Yeah? I'd like to see you try, old man.
Wait, Hawk! He doesn't look like he works for the prison.
I detect no other presence in the vicinity. He is alone.
How? Dad? Dad? Is that you?
What?
Jules? It can't be. You're Jules, aren't you?
Jules!
Way to untransform right in front of him. That's awkward. Where's your wheelchair?
My son.
Suspicious, man. He is very suspicious. Also, he needs to shave better.
It really is you, Dad.
Jules, your legs. Your condition has gotten worse, hasn't it?
He really is Jules' father.
Quick kill him for XP.
I'm so glad you found him.
But wasn't his father being held as a prisoner?
She's right. What are you doing in a lab? Do you have any idea how worried Mom is about you?
Son, I'm working with the villain so I could cure your legs. And I've created many monstrosities. Suspicious man doesn't deny that, chat.
Dad?
You all must be the monsters. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Smirnov Noah. I was once a doctor in Balduke.
His name is Smirnov. Oh boy.
I know you. You're famous, Doc. What's a guy like you doing in a dump like this?
As I'm sure you've all speculated, I'm helping someone conduct experiments.
Helping who?
And what kind of experiments?
This is just a gut feeling, but what comes to mind when you think experiments? You know, all those preposterous things we've seen around here.
Game, you don't have to flash back to something that happened, like, not even, like, 20 minutes ago in the plot. I mean, that one literally happened 5 minutes ago in the plot. Let's say primordials.
I see. So, you were the ones who broke into the restricted sector.
Dad.
I bet that giant centipede was your doing too, huh?
I can't believe it.
Why would you create these monsters?
Who are you? Who are you really? Who are you working for? Yeah, we need a name for the main villain of the whole game. Can you please just name him already? Jeez.
Forget it. He ain't talking.
Rolling my eyes, chat.
Whatever it is, it's apparently more important than his precious son's disease.
You never understand, Hawk. I did it for him. I'm waiting for that line, chat. I'm waiting for it. I'm bracing for it. I'm gonna roll my eyes.
Dad? Are you working for the Hieroglyph Knights?
The Hieroglyph Knights? That would be the logical conclusion.
What you've all seen was only a glimpse of the complete truth.
If only you would tell us the complete truth instead of being cryptic like every other damn character in this game. Can they seriously not advance the plot? I'm like, you know, we can have one dark and mysterious character, but it's getting kind of annoying that this is like the fourth character that knows the plot and they just don't tell us. It's like, come on. How many more people need to know the plot and just not tell us?
But a word of caution. If you choose to delve further into the truth of this prison,
Oh, okay, Shadowlord, whatever.
You will be faced with a difficult choice.
That must be what Aprilis was referring to.
Shadowlord was yammering on about something similar.
Even Hawk said the same thing. Chat, Hawk called him out. Like, do you see what I mean? Like, the game is self-aware. Like, I'm like, yes, we've had this exact dialogue before. Come on, please advance the plot. There's no reason for this guy to not help us. Seriously. Like, how much more like, we have your son. Like, why do you not want to help us? Like, it would be like, oh, if I end the experiments, I can't save him. But like, at least tell us this. Like, advance the plot somehow. Come on. We intend to discover the truth. We can't avoid the truth anymore. No, we intend to discover the truth. After I kill like 20 bosses we don't talk about anymore. Although I guess we did just talk about the primordials again.
I heard you to be, Crimson King. But I've already divulged more than I should have. And I cannot return home until my work here is finished.
You never think of anyone but yourself. I used to be grateful to you. You took me in. Made me feel like I was your real son.
Oh no, Chad, he's adopted too. If only we saw this plot point coming. I'm just kidding, we saw it like 4 chapters ago.
Real son.
But you abandoned Mom. You forced her to take care of me all by herself. If you despised me so much, then you should have just said so!
Jules.
For some reason, Mom still won't give up on you. Everyone looks at her like the wife whose husband left her with a broken kid. Despite all that, she still waits for you to come home. Every day. You can't even begin to imagine how much she's gone through because of you.
Like, listen, it's called East 9, not East 6. We need 3 more chapters of content.
Do either of us actually mean anything to you at all? I won't be your burden for much longer anyway. But before that, I'm going to bring you back to Mom. Even if I have to drag you the whole way.
Jules, calm down.
It all makes sense now. His final nail in the coffin.
I'm gonna talk about the dumb... You mentioned something about, like, the dumb guy back to Mom or something, which I think I guessed even at the time that he was talking about his dad. Work so hard, the ones looking after me can live in peace. Bring back that deadbeat so I can think it properly. Exactly.
He was writing about his mom and dad.
Jules. I'm sorry. I truly wish I could, but I cannot leave this prison. I cannot let this all go to waste.
I need to create more monsters.
Is this?
I'm glad I could see you, my son.
What? Dad?
Inmate 217.
What are you talking about? How do you know that number? We're gonna ask him why he knows the number.
So it's true. You really are Adol Kristen. Slowly but surely, you draw nearer toward the center of the web.
It doesn't have to be a web if you guys would just tell us. There wouldn't be any tangled webs that they weave. It would just be just this truth. This character in particular really does not have a good reason to not help us.
Each step you take will be more dangerous than the last.
Well, that's what progressive enemy levels are. We know this, Smirnov. It's fine.
I hate to ask this of you, but please, take care of Jules. Take care of my son.
I hope when Jules gets better, inevitably at the end of the game, that he slaps his father. I'm just saying, chat. I really hope the slap comes. It's not going to happen, but deep down, I could be like, you didn't tell me this in the plot, and just slap him again.
He's gone. What happened to him?
It appears he has escaped our grasp.
Things just keep getting weirder and weirder.
We're like dumber and dumber, Hawk. You'll see him again. You did good, Jules. You didn't really do well, Jules. I'm gonna say you'll see him again.
I know.
Even if it means we kill him, chat. He'll see him.
Jules. We were able to retrieve some valuable information.
Were we able to, though, doll? I mean, like, were we? We really didn't advance the plot state at all. Like, I mean, maybe they were dumb and didn't realize he was working in the prison. Like, this is stuff we knew immediately. As soon as they said he's captured, we talked about this. I'm telling you, Chad, if we were detectives in this game, the plot would be done already. We would have been like, wrap it up, deadbeat dad. Like, we already know the plot. Just confirm it for us and stop wasting our time.
We are now aware that there are experiments involving monsters and primordials.
I don't know why that matters still at all to the plot. We still don't know the motive of why they're doing this. I mean, it should have been kind of obvious that they were experimenting with monsters, given how many monsters were in the prison prior to this chapter. I feel like they should have been aware of that at that point, not like this chapter, but whatever.
And that it is all somehow related to our curses.
I guess.
Yes, and that Jules' father is working for someone.
They could have at least name-dropped the villain. I'm just saying, like, we didn't advance the plot state at all. Like, yes, we know there's monsters in the prison. This happened in the previous chapters. We knew that as, like, we had that confirmed by, like, chapter 5 at the latest, but I would say more realistically chapter 4. Actually, no, we knew that in chapter 3 because Shadowlord knew about the monsters. So yeah, we've learned that we have a lot to learn. Exactly, chat. Man, the plot in this game goes super slow.
But who could it be?
I don't know. It's gonna be related to Aprilis somehow in her past, but
That I do not know.
she just won't tell us for some reason.
Whoever it is, they've got to be the one behind all of this.
Maybe it's the man Aprilis was talking about.
I mean, it's kind of obvious, White Cat. I mean, there's just we still don't have their name.
A mutual acquaintance between her and Shadowlord.
That may be the most probable answer.
It's the best lead we've got right now.
I'd wager that oh-so-virtuous Master Shadowlord is laying a scheme as we speak.
Adol, let's return to the Dandelion. It's been a long day. I think everyone could use some rest.
Oh, that's legit the end of the chapter?
Youth is right. Maybe we'll be able to think clearer afterwards.
Then I would advise against lingering here for much longer. Let us depart at once.
Oh.
Hey, what do you think about what we just heard?
Okay, there is at least another segment. I was gonna say, if the chapter ended right there, I would have felt bad for ending the stream the other day. Okay, at least we're getting more gameplay.
That the Hieroglyph Knights are running the prison now, instead of the Roman garrison? Well, they said it was only temporary until Warden Belger recovered from his illness. But it is strange that it came from the Knights, and not Warden Belger himself.
Mm-hmm.
You do have a point. There's an underground sector the guards aren't allowed in, right? I heard a rumor that they're conducting some odd experiments down there.
Experiments? What kind of experiments?
I don't know.
No use dwelling on it then. It's just a rumor.
It's just a rumor, chat.
But I don't know how else to explain all the weird things that have been happening lately. It doesn't matter. We're here to do a job that I don't feel like losing anytime soon.
I don't either.
Then we're on the same page. Let's go.
We're just freely walking in and out of jail at this point. I guess I'll go straight... Oh no, I should have gone to the chapel. Because it's at Meet Marius. See, Chad, I learned. Hey there, Adol. You aren't napping for once. What should we do today? We'll say he's not napping. Huh. Now that you mention it, I suppose I'm not. Listen, Adol, I know this is sudden, but today's the day we go our separate ways. I decided to break myself out of here. Remember that old map we found in the restricted sector? Planning on using that escape route on it to make a break for the city. Why all of a sudden? What a coincidence, so am I. We're gonna say the bottom one. Huh. Had a feeling you might say something like that. Tell you the truth, there's a great deal of things I owe you an explanation for. But I can't get you wrapped up in this any more than I already have. I'm sorry. Oh, we got denied. I'm gonna miss you. Do you really have to go? Ugh, gross. I'm gonna ask if he really has to go. It's now or never, my friend. You don't have to worry about me. Anyway, we won't be seeing much of each other from here on. Except for when I end up in the Dandelion and it gets really confusing for me, and I probably also won't tell the plot point accurately to the other people. Take it easy on yourself, okay? Are you gonna be our 5th mysterious stranger? I'll just be on my way now. See you around, Adol. Although it's gonna be funny when he recognizes us because, like, our hair and outfit is completely outrageous. There's one I can tell you, but no one else wants to explain the stories because it won't either. Pretty much. Is it really okay to let Marius go off on his own? We ask ourselves. Head to the mines from the courtyard. No problems to speak of. Managed to persuade the guards for the time being. All according to Keikaku so far. But stay sharp. We'll still have some skeptics to contend with, no doubt. There's no mistaking it. The knights are taking control over the prison. You have to tread carefully to avoid being caught by them. Oh, is this like a real stealth section? Also, I love we lowered our cloak thing just so we could put our hand on our mouth for some reason. Marius plans to use an escape path that branches out from the mines. The entrance to the mines is right below the central main courtyard. If you hurry, you might be able to catch up to him. I actually don't remember where that is relative to where we are. Can I just teleport there? Okay, I can just teleport there. I guess I should talk to people a little bit. Oh. I can't talk to them. Oh. Well, I tried, chat. This is the entrance to the Jillian Mines Penal Labor Center. Are you a special sector inmate? I'll need to get a look at your access pass. You present your pass. Yep, no problems here. I'm guessing you've come to volunteer? We'll say that's right.
Yes.
Someone else just came by a while ago to do the same. Maybe you know him? Exemption from mandatory labor duties is one of the many perks of the special sector. It's not every day we get a willing volunteer out of it, let alone 2. All the better for us. The mines are right down this passage. Show them your access pass again when you get downstairs. I will say, chat, when it comes to raising the difficulty on future playthroughs, because I think I do want to play through this game again eventually. I think playing on, like, Nightmare and above for these segments are gonna be horrendous. Like, actual one-shot city nonsense. Like, it's already one-shot city on normal. Like, I don't want to know what it is on the, like, the highest difficulty. How, like, unfair it would be. Hello, Guardsman Roy. So to clarify, we should submit our periodic reports to you knights? Buying Agent Doria. Well, that makes sense, given that the prison's already under their jurisdiction. But who are we supposed to report to? Periodic reports will go to us for the time being. As for you, submit your transaction reports from the Pendleton Company like always. We'll contact you right away once we've assigned you a director. Thanks for all the help. Though I doubt Mr. Pendleton will be happy about things stalling without his say-so. We'll see what I could do. Now if you'll excuse me. Unbelievable. Things really have gone to hell without the warden around. Yeah, he may be a little suspect at times, but at least he's actually helpful. Oh, I guess at this rate we're gonna end up recruiting him, right? Is he gonna be one of our last prison breaks? Is he finally gonna tell those guards to stand down so I could get the treasure? You there, state your business. Maybe he's here for the same thing the guy from the special sector was earlier? Oh, a volunteer then. You have your access pass, I gather. You present your access pass. This is pretty admirable of you as far as special sector residents go. We'll be sure to take your actions here into account on your next parole hearing. Move along now. The foreman will give you your assignment inside. Yeah, like that, this might be like the only thing that would stop me from wanting to like play on a very high difficulty in the future, just to see what it's like. Oh my gosh, that mustache. Hello, Foreman Armand. What's this? Another volunteer? Never did I expect to receive 2 in the span of a single day. We know each other. Who is the... We're gonna say who is the other one. A lad with dark hair. I mean, we're not gonna out ourselves immediately. I'm gonna play it a little smarter. Rather easygoing, but commendable for a special sector inmate. You can continue down the passage if you wish to offer up your services. The worksite should be all the way at the end of your path. Our primary commissions call for silver, but sulfur and cinnabar are in demand as well. Just take care you don't lose your way and end up in the old mine gallery. Beasts are known to prowl there, so I won't be able to guarantee any... Oh, make any guarantees on your life. You heard it, chat. No funny business from the guard. You quickly unlocked the gate before anyone could catch you. Apparently, the person before us unlocked it and then tried to hide it. And we just leave it wide open. Damn, we're subtle. Oh there, Rusty. Although he's just here with us, chat. What a turn of fate, running into a musty place, or running into you in a musty place like this. What are you up to anyhow? Making a break for it already? Well, it looks kind of mad at us. You relay everything that's happened until now to Xavier. Boy day, so you found a way to bust out of this place already, huh? I'm a little worried about that Marius fellow myself. Sorry, chap. But for now, you should see if this really does lead to an escape route. Might be feeling gracious enough to gallantly lend you another paw. Thank you for always looking out for me. And then it's goodbye, I'll miss you? Wow, that's messed up. We're gonna thank him for looking after us, I guess. The other one's too messed up for me to choose. It's no big deal. I mean, wherefore else would I come all the way here in the first... Anyway, let's set forth where some rascally wastrel spots us. Or wastrel, I think is how you say that. Xavier's now accompanying us.
Along the base, Rusty. It's gonna get stuck like that if you don't unstuck it, you know.
We gotta unstuck it, chat. Did I seriously not make that jump with the tumble? Ridiculous.
Look out! Those traps look painful.
Yeah, this segment looks horrible on max difficulty.
What is that doing here? Don't let it spot you, Rusty! A treasure chest!
I don't know if I'm going the right way or not. They didn't really tell me which of the paths to take.
A treasure chest.
Oh, I can't get the item.
There's gotta be another way!
So they really don't want me going over there. I don't really feel like getting... Okay, like, maybe I could, in theory, get past those pikes, but I don't like this character, so...
Are you okay?
Wait, what am I supposed to do about this? Oh, I guess you should really, really hug the wall and then it doesn't hit you. That was just rude. So I just went the wrong way. Is that what the game is telling me? Well, I don't want to hit that, because that's a boulder. What? Is all this just one big dead end? I guess so. I don't want to touch that, because I feel like that'll still kill me randomly. I've played East games before. Like, even if it's just like moving like a pixel, it'll probably just insta-kill me. Wait, where? Wait, what? Wait, it did want me to go that way, but I didn't see a path there. What? Okay, now I'm actually confused. I'm still not gonna touch that. I don't honestly trust the game. Where? I thought I... Oh, the boulder weighs the switch down. Oh, I guess that makes sense. That makes sense. I got really confused for a second. We're good. I understand. I didn't understand why I needed to hit the boulder. I just hit it just because. Phew. He thinks you made it past the worst of it by now. No, Xavier, there's still like 2 more chapters of this at minimum. After this, things should be... Yeah. All downhill from here. We'll fill in his quote. Seeking our way through wouldn't be impossible, per se. Catching up to that Marius fellow would be another story. I might make a save here, just to try to get through it. Guess there's only one thing for it. Looks like we'll be parting ways sooner than we thought, Rusty. My cutting wind and nimble blade should be enough to keep a few of them busy. Won't be able to stray the whole lot, but you can handle the rest, right? Will you be okay? We'll say you really are looking out for me. Don't you fret about me, Rusty. Nay, Adol. If anyone can spark a change around here, it's gotta be you. I know you have it in you to solve this prison's conundrums and save us all. I think I have no better reason to lend you my aid. Thus I beseech you, get out of here and carry the fight on for both of us. Come your ways, you lily-livered moppets. Feast your gaze upon the exalted Xavier. Fare thee well, Adol, till next we meet, wherever they may be. Well, we're gonna see him in the final chapter, of course. You can see Xavier's footsteps fade into the distance as he lured the sentries away. Two of them still remain, however. It'd be best to proceed with caution. Give me another save here. Oh, what the... I fell off the platform. That sucked. See, that's why, like, dash is kind of weird sometimes. Like, when you're trying to initiate it with dash and run on the same button, you get the tumble you're not looking for. I can always come back here for other items, I think. He's getting destroyed by bats. That's embarrassing.
Marius. Quite a pickle you've gotten yourself in this time.
Over here, Beast. Hold on, Marius. We'll say hold on, Marius. Oh, we legit have to do combat here? Can I just walk away? Oh, well, let me just ignore him. Can you imagine, though? Oh, yeah, it's like a boss arena. I can't leave it. Also, this fight would be kind of scary. Oh, I got healed at some point. Nice. Maybe the cutscene healed me. Millie, hold on, Marius, and we just never return.
That was close.
You were right. I see you at Things Handle. We'll say I see you at Things Handle. We'll be sarcastic to him.
Hardly. If you hadn't arrived when you did, that would have been bad food. I've definitely had better moments. I ran out here trying to escape, and before I knew it, I was hanging on for dear life. I wanted to talk to you about the time we snuck into the restricted sector. We know the Hieroglyph Knights have a bone to pick with the Roman Empire, but it's not just that. My gut tells me that Shadowlard's hiding something up his sleeve. To that end, I have something I need to do. If I don't, then I'll never be more than just a tool.
What do you mean, did your memories return? I don't really know who this guy could be. The only person I think... I don't remember if they explained the backstory for was... they did say one of the captains was taking a long rest. I don't know if this is the other guy. Because there were 2 lieutenants, and we've met 2 of them, to my knowledge. Although I could just be misremembering the plot. Because they've been sending people out. We rescued... We rescued one person that was allegedly sick. Never mind. We got him. I think his name was Lucian. So I'm not really sure. We'll say what you mean.
I'm beginning to remember the reason why I am here. My purpose is to ensure the well-being of my country. My greedy, pompous country, fraught with hypocrisy.
We'll ask about... Are you talking about Glia?
You mean... No. I told you before. I'm from the Roman Empire. As you might be aware, the Roman Empire is not exactly well-liked in Arisia.
As I said before, I think I kind of forgot his backstory.
Chalk it up to the wars, the invasions, conquests to expand our territory. Hell, even the ocean couldn't shield Africa from the consuming flames of Rom. And now, Glia has been added onto its long list of annexed nations. Shadowlard's out for revenge. I believe he intends to use me against my own country.
Oh, he's gonna... well, that's not fair. I don't think this character has been introduced. I guess the game is saying that this character is a clone, which kind of also makes sense. Because, the way he's speaking, he sounds like he's the king of the Roman Emperor, or Empire, or he's the Emperor, whatever his title is. But I don't think we've even had hints to what the character is like, so I kind of forgot. I guess technically that's what his identity is. So if we work backwards from Shadowlard's plan, he's gonna clone all the important people, and that's why he has the monstrums made, because he also just wants to just replace the key officials with his own, because he wants to get back the Glian Empire. So he's gonna kill the current emperor and replace him with Marius. Although why Marius would go along with this, I'm not entirely sure, but I guess that's his plan. We already know he's making a clone army to wage war with the Romans. Who are you exactly? Sounds like a complicated situation. I'm pretty sure he has to be the Emperor of Rome. I don't know who else would speak like that. We'll just say it sounds complicated.
Yeah, it's a real mess. In any event, I don't expect you to follow me into the wolves' den.
So he has to betray us at some point, though. If he's remembering who he is, question mark. I don't know if he does actually want to replace his original self. I don't know what his motive is, but there's no way we're making it to the Dandelion. It'll be like, oh, we're finally free. Adol can meet Adol, and he'll like hit us in the back of the head or something stupid. Like, I feel like it's going that way. And that's why he's conveniently remembering his past right now to set up for the betrayal. But again, we have yet another character that will just not tell us the damn plot. So this hasn't really advanced the state too much. I mean, I guess we know they're cloning officials now. But to be fair, we already knew they were removing officials in other chapters. So I don't think we really learned anything again. I've been helped by Romans before. I'm going to regain my freedom of this adventure. We'll say helped by Romans before.
that right? So you've got a debt to repay. That it? Ah, what the hell? We've watched each other's backs for this long.
It sure would be a shame if he stabbed us in the back.
Okay, it's a deal. We're getting out of here together. You and I are going to be partners until we've both gotten what we're after.
I look forward to it. You should have led with that. We'll say you should have led with that.
Sorry, Adol. Never thought I'd say this. I wonder if we'd still be friends if you knew the real me.
Okay, that's extremely suspicious there.
Do you feel that? It's barely noticeable, but there's a draft. There must be a passage leading outside.
Well, you certainly aren't feeling the winds of change, because nothing really changed so far.
According to the map, the escape route continues along this way.
So what would his motive for betraying us be? So he has to realize he's probably a clone at some point. Maybe he's trying to maybe he's gonna go back to try to convince them to not fight with Shadowlord, and if he can't do that, I don't know if he'll kill them, but maybe that's why he decides to go back to the prison. I'm just trying to like piece together what his motive is for the betrayal. It's inevitable, chat. We're not making it to the Dandelion. There's no way we meet ourselves before like chapter 8. We're gonna merge together in like chapter 9 or something, if I had to guess from a plot pacing standpoint. There's no going back now. Oh, Adol, we know we're going back to the prison. We always go back to the prison. Let's press ahead.
Yeah, we better keep moving. They'll come looking for us once they've realized we're gone.
Yeah, it would be bad news if the Emperor was missing. Oh, that's just how the chapter ends? Oh. Or are we not going to see the betrayal this chapter? Or is it going to start chapter 7 and then we get betrayed? Oh, okay. I guess we're not getting betrayed this chapter. Or this chapter, I'm at chapter 6. They're doing experiments beneath the prison, huh? And Jules' father is involved. Many know of Dr. Noah, and he is indisputably a brilliant scholar. For a doctor as distinguished as he to have access to advanced technologies, can only imagine the scientific miracles he could achieve. You think they're looking to train primordials and monsters to use in war? Even if they don't, there's bound to be immense profits to be made from them. They're nuts, the lot of them. Jules ... Oh, what we really should be concerned about is stopping them from making more creatures. When do we leave? You idiot. This is nothing to be excited about. We've still got no idea what Shadowlord's planning yet. I know, they just refuse to go forward with the plot. Come on. How are there still more chapters? It is clear that Dr. Noah and the Hieroglyph Knights are indeed colluding. I can't think of anything good that could come out of this. This is merely a conjecture, but I presume the Romans are, to some capacity, aware of this situation. It's been quiet around here lately. Maybe it's because I haven't seen the Warden in a while. Oh, now that you mention it, I haven't either. Maybe he's not feeling well? That may be true, but I fear our missing Warden is analogous to the recent surge in oddities. Yeah, can't just wait till this blows over, even if it ends up being nothing. Alright, we're gonna go back to the prison and we're gonna find out what's going on. Why did we leave the prison in the first place? Why? If we're immediately gonna go, let's go back to the prison, why did we even leave? Characters, please. What? We better not find a new passage into the prison. Pick a damn passage. We have like 5 of them. Who cares if they find us? Who cares? Who cares? We're so powerful. We could kill anything. You're killing me.
This one is special.
What do you say, Adol? Adol says they're special, apparently. Exactly what I have in mind, like it or not, we're all involved in this now. Well, I mean, like, some of the other chapters were more forgivable because we were, like, breaking people out of jail. And that's why we left. But, like, this one, we really just left for no reason. We weren't caught. We weren't facing a boss. Like, nothing forced us to leave in the previous chapter at all. Other than we're like, guess we go back. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Anyway, apparently that's exactly what I had in mind. Good old Adol. This could very well involve all of Balduke. I don't give a hoot about Balduke. I'm in it because I've got a score to settle with Shadowheart. I know, Credo, no one cares. I will join as well, for family reasons. I will accompany you as per usual. If we're breaking into the prison, I've got an idea. Is the idea use any of the damn entrances you found before? We didn't even get caught in the other one, so we could just take the same entrance again. Like, seriously, if we have to find another entrance, I'm gonna get really mad. We literally weren't even caught in the other chapter. Come on. I know you gotta pad it out with dungeons, but this is just ridiculous. Like, this is actually ridiculous. Could you show me the map of the city, Haddle? Can you just point at the prison and go, that's where we go? just pick a path. It doesn't matter. I don't know where else we could even possibly enter this prison from, and like why we would even bother at this point. Remember the passage we found the outskirts leading to the prison? The common denominators, we found them all in ancient buildings or ruins. That is an insightful observation. If my hypothesis is correct, there's one more we haven't investigated yet. Why do we have to... Why? They're from the 100 Years' War. But where the plot is, because no one else will tell us the plot. I'm guessing we'll find a passage there. You two better not run on us as soon as to see the sights. Well, I've got my reasons too, so more power to you. I won't deny that I harbor interest in seeing the ruins. Guys, the plan, remember? Right. As for the location of the ruins, they're right here. Okay, so I guess we're leaving and going to the other port that was blocked off before. I got it. That's all the way east of the city. What kind of ruins are out there? They're what's left of an abandoned quarry. I know. In prison, we go here. Understand, no more distraction, we go here. I know, just tap the map like you, dumb. Take door. Take door. Climb wall. We literally can wall run up the prison walls. Take wall. Go in prison. Stop being dumb. In the old days, rocks and minerals were mined from there. Of course, nobody's mined there in ages. Safe to assume it'll be vacant. Yeah, we're not making contact with each other. I know the game is trying to hint that we're gonna make contact with each other. We're not making contact with the other at all. No, we're saving that for chapter 8 leading into chapter 9, chat. Let's be real. Padding. That path. I think I remember there being a barrier blocking it. Yeah, unfortunately. Yes, it was there when we went to the shrine. If this is our destination, then we must first dispel the barrier. And then the plan has been decided. All right, once we're ready, let's head out. All right, we'll do side stuff first. Chapter 7, Capriccio of the Prison? What? What a chapter title. New quests are available on the bulletin board. I mean, that word can mean a lot of things. That's why I'm not really sure where it's going with Capriccio. Is it gonna be the prison prank? Is that what they mean? Simply gonna contact with some coordinates. Whoever's been taking a number of suspicious measures lately. I have a bad feeling about this. Hope there's more.
Yeah.
I really don't care about what Arch has to say. What about you, Tito? Maybe I have to return to Artisan Lane someday when I've honed my skills enough. Yeah, whatever.
Say the word and I'll make it.
Oh, I could get a strength up if I really want to. I guess there's really no downside to this.
Ta-da! Oh, come back anytime.
Because, yeah, I don't have that many characters using skills. Speaking of which, does Credo even have anything to level other than Carnage Lancer? Not really. But oh well, might as well make it skill +4.
Adel, I'm ready and raring to go.
Hey Chad, we can upgrade our Gothic sword.
Say the word and I'll make it.
Silly game. What was the other item? Strength, defense 20, null curse, whatever. Okay, don't really care about any of
Come
these.
back anytime.
Talk's been circulating about some unknown cargo being brought into the prison. Try going off the old bag's intel to do some digging. Dogi, she's right there. Don't call her that. But it'd probably be faster just to sneak in and see what they're hiding. Well, aren't you a dependable sort? Were you a thief once, perhaps? What do you think about working for me once your prospects are open? I'm sure I could expect many a great thing from the Crimson King's right-hand man. Alright, enough with the headhunting. Save the pitch for after Adel's curse is broken, alright?
Sure thing. See you later then. Have a moment.
Talk to Parks again. I think I'm like 0.7% shy of getting an upgrade to the map. So I think Shantae is up there. Interesting.
Hey.
You can have Hawk instead, I know. It's sweet of you two to keep me company, but don't you have things to take care of? No, they don't. Meh. All that mess with the prisons finally wind up to an end anyhow. Besides, this here's a nice change of pace. Oh, don't try to pretend Credo's becoming a better person. Get out of here. Bad plot. That's where I'd spray you with water or something. Like, no. Don't try to make him likable. It is far too late. We're in chapter 7. Your time was in chapter 3. It's not much of a change, given how often you have arrived in the Nox pre-inebriated. Wow. Anamona calling him out. Thank you. No one let him get a free pass. No free passes to Likeability City, chat. Nevertheless, recuperation is vital. Perhaps I shall indulge in an extra lump of sugar. Just how does Anamona's body work, I wonder? Oh, we did get the cure-all formula, which I don't ever intend to use, but I'm curious what it gave. Oh, Panacea, that makes sense. I'm gonna ignore whatever Credo has to say. Adel, sorry, I didn't know you were there. Just thinking about Dad. Don't worry, I'm not gonna let it interfere with the mission. Maybe I can try to conserve my energy by not using my monstrum form. It's okay, he's just on the verge of death, chat. Nothing serious. Hello, Shantae. I am utterly elated that Carla finally came for a visit. I had so much I wished to show her, including our lovely staff. Carla came into my life as if she was an angel. I just lost someone very dear to me, and I myself was lost in turn. We didn't know each other then, but she knew of me somehow and arranged a meeting. She told me I was better suited for a profession that brought joy rather than suffering. That's kind of ominous. So she helped me find work outside of the arena, and now here I am. Truly, I owe Carla more than I'll ever be content with repaying. Okay, so we'll hand over the galette, or whatever.
Hey, Adel! What'll it be?
I guess I'll make this.
Bon appetit!
I might have the gratin, although I don't have enough cheese apparently. So there's Carla. Good to see you too, Adel. Hope I'm not intruding. I wasn't expecting you exactly. For what do we owe the pleasure? Are you here for business? No, I'm not working. I simply wanted to check up on my sister. How's your flower shop doing that you don't run because you're always with us? I trust you're putting forth your best effort. Yes, I am. It's been turning a profit since the last time you were there. Because, I guess because she stopped working at the stand, it's now making money. Hello, Calvisham. Hope you're doing well. And now we have flowers coming in from all over the world. I've been meaning to secure a promising deal on daily necessities to complement the flowers. I see. You really have been working hard. You've matured, Krisha. Father would be just as proud of you as I am. Krisha has grown up a bit in my absence. I'm proud to call her my sister. Huh. It's unbecoming of me to be so sentimental. Talk to Krisha. It is basically Hannah's flower shop at this point. Do you think I went too far? I just wanted Carla to know about my flower shop. You mean the one you don't run? Artisan is suffering. Trouble's starting to brew on the craftsman, like some help outside on my end. If anyone sees fit to accept the quest, come to the craft guild. I actually don't even remember where that is. Was that in this? I guess it was southwest of the central district, whatever district that was. We haven't been there in so long, I don't remember. No, don't reuse this. No, stop reusing these NPCs. This is confusing. Are you telling me there's now like a 5th character that has the chubby cheeks? Listen, chat, I am not going to keep the sub-story plot in my head if they keep using the same character model for every damn character. Like, okay, arena guy. Oh, jeez, another character with the same face. Warehouse stakeout, pay for performance. Noble District warehouses have been frequent targets for burglars of late. The various culprits have proven capable of slipping by the Roman watch virtually undetected. I'd thus emphatically implore the aid of those skilled enough to handle those ruffians. Should you fit these qualifications, make your way to the Noble District warehouse at once. Aprilia says she has a trial for you all to undertake. Come see me when you made arrangements. Okay. Yep, that Crimson King must be one hell of a guy. They're on to us about the Bells of Freedom. Oh, is the professor gone now? Completely? Because I completed his quest? Interesting. I don't see him around at all.
What would you like me to do?
Can you get some cheese?
As you wish. Anything else you'd like me? Any errands you'd like me to run?
Oh wow, chat, look at all these really good weapons. Anyway, let's look at the accessories. Oh, Strength Ring 4. I might get one of these.
As you wish.
I'm not gonna equip it right away. Defense 60, sure. We get straight up by Warrior Seal. I'll get another one. Resist all. Ailman, Strength Defense 15. That one might not be too bad on our whatever our pro tag is.
Stay safe out there.
So I can switch over. I mean, he's so hilariously far behind in skills. I might as well just give him the +4. She's got better gear than that. I'm gonna leave these characters as is, but for her, I'm gonna get another 10 to strength. I don't know if I actually need break rate at all. I think her break is actually good. I'm gonna give the super rings. The problem is I don't really have like a great alternative. I guess I could just make her really tanky if I really wanted to. Strength up is hit HP lowers. Gain more boost from skills the lower your HP is. Actually, that could be useful. Getting boost gauge faster is actually probably in my best interest. Oh, Adel, you're so far behind. I don't even know what to tell you. I don't even think I'd bother with his equipment at this point. Well, I might as well give him the seal. I'll get one more seal, I guess, because I'm using it. You know what? I'll also get a ring, just because.
Can't wait to try it out.
Here you are. Any call for me whenever.
We'll at least give Adel a chance later. But right now, he serves no purpose. I keep forgetting it's at the top of the list. We'll save our money for more important things, like food for making the gratin, which I just forgot to make.
The quarry is to the east of the city, right?
The East Passage from the.
Okay. You just take your time. Thanks, and I need to come back soon.
The planes should take us
We
there.
won't get past the barrier there till we deal with the Grimwald Nox first.
Translation, you gotta do some battles. There's a lot of side quest stuff here. Actually, wait a minute. I got confused by the map at first, and then I realized, oh. I forgot it didn't zoom in. Oh, whoa. So there's stuff I could do in the dandelion, maybe? Game, please. Thank you. Is it actually in the dandelion? Or is it behind the dandelion? Huh. Was there something in here that I missed? Oh, there was something in here that I missed. Oops. Glad I did that check. What do they want in here? Oh, I didn't open the door. Oh, it's Iris. Ugh. The rumors are true. Then that bastard Lindheim. Ugh. Iris wears a pensive, brooding expression. Can't help but worry about her. No, actually, I don't worry about her, but nice try, game. Leave her alone is a very tempting option, but I suppose we'll talk to her. Adel. I was looking for you, actually. Thanks for saving me the trouble. You may have my gratitude for helping me escape the prison, but my business is done here, so I'll be taking my permanent leave. That's sudden. Where are you going? I'm just gonna ask, where are you going? We're not gonna try to stop her. Is it not obvious? The Governor General's office, you dimwit. Now that the Cardinal has returned, I no longer have any use for you people. Boo-hoo. What are you gonna do? Cry? Go make yourself useful and tell the others. Bye. I hate this character, chat. What are you following me for? I told you already. Leave me be. If you do not, then I'll have to kill you. Why did she say that, like, all sad? Like, it's so, like, nice try, game. Don't try to give the sad eyes for this. I would rather not dull my blade any more than I must. Iris, where are you off to? Did something happen to Iris? She seems to have left in a hurry. I see. Something did happen, didn't it? You told Dandelion Staff about Iris' decision to leave. Why? She didn't even say goodbye. I mean, she was not likable. It's okay. Just let her go. Chat, just let her go. And she was just starting to get along with everyone, too. Oh, Yufa, you are so delusional. Seek help. Seek help. We were not getting along. At no point in any cutscene did she have chemistry with any character. Zero chemistry character. I thought she enjoyed helping out the Dandelion. All she did was complain about working at the Dandelion. Are you being serious? She's like, why do I have to work? Blah, 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 when we talked to her in several of the side conversations. Maybe it was precisely because she was growing attached to you all. However, the return of the Cardinal is deeply concerning. Do you know if this news has already become publicly known, Doki? Seems like it. I only just heard about it from one of the customers. Word on the streets the missing Cardinal's back to his office. They're also talking about how the Governor General's office was up and running again. I'm not so sure. It sounds fishy to me. I agree. It's highly improbable. There would have been a formal announcement. Fabrication or not, Iris believes it to be true, and this is the result. She was so friendly and lovable, says the chat. The way she never worked, the adorable way she threatened our lives anytime we looked at her. Yeah, what a darling. If only I had been more... No, don't if only. No, Parks. Don't if only us. We don't want to get a quest. Yeah, if only you, and then we walk away. Like, don't involve me in this quest. Don't beat yourself up, Parks. It's not your fault. She's one of us. No, that's not where I thought he was going with that. So it's up to all of us to stop her before she does something she'll regret. Speak for yourself. One's got a death wish. I say let her have it. Oh my gosh, chat, we're siding with Credo. I'm dying to see if her blade's as sharp as that tongue of hers. This isn't the time for hogwash, Credo. We still do not know her rationale behind her desire to assassinate the Cardinal. However unlikely, the repercussions of such an action would be dire. Furthermore, the Monstroms would inevitably be associated with the murder of an official. I mean, to be fair, we should have killed Shadowlord a long time ago for murdering officials. How do people take Adol serious with the mask of questioning his every word? That's why it's there. He's in disguise still. We worked so hard to build up our reputation. I love that this is now our plot motivation. It's not necessarily to save her, but because she'll make us look bad, we have to go after her. That is actually really funny. I don't think they intended it to come across like that, but that is really funny, actually. We're like, yeah, don't go. Like, wait, if she goes, then they'll blame stuff she does on us. Ugh, how annoying. Guess we'll get her. Like, it's just... No, Krisha. No, don't talk about the friend down a wrong path thing. The most important thing is we can't let a friend go down the wrong path. Let's bring her back. I feel the same. I don't feel the same. Let's bring her back. It's the right thing to do. All right, there's not a moment to lose. Parks and I will stay here to look for information. And someone has to be here in case she changes her mind. Indeed. The Monstroms are better suited to deal with the unexpected anyway. I wish you all good luck. We'll go to the Governor General's office once it's advantageous for us. Something may have happened already for all we know. We have to be careful. Iris of the Storm. Oh, they punned her quest name. Don't give me more reasons to dislike her. Oh, it's not that far from me. Oh, hey guys, what are you doing out in front of the house for? It's Yufa. What? Don't me. You're not getting up to any funny business behind my back, right? We sure aren't, you see. Ellie, shush. It's not really all that big a deal or anything, Yufa. We're just thinking of doing some shopping in the main square, that's all. The main square, you say? That's not really the sort of place kids should be going by themselves. Don't talk, Jules. Don't talk about it. No. You don't get to talk to them about family matters. My thoughts exactly. That's why I always have them go with me or Felix. I'm not so sure I can right now. We're a little pressed for time. Huh. Who said you had to come in the first place? Besides, it'd totally defeat the purpose if you did it anyway. Yep, totally. Huh? Why? You guys really are planning something, aren't you? I feel like it's gonna be like a birthday surprise or something. I feel like it's gonna be something innocent. Oh, brother. I think I'm starting to catch on. Well, since we're here, why not? We really should get going.
In that case...
Are you sure? It's kind of out of the way, isn't it? Well, a short shopping trip shouldn't slow us down too much. Yes, it will. We're letting the city burn, chat, as we do Christmas shopping or whatever. I don't see any need for us all to go, though. Why don't you chaperone them, Adol? Yeah, okay. No, I couldn't ask you all to do that. If anything, I should be the one. Yeah, they're gonna refuse her to go. Whoop, no takebacks. We're going with Adol. Yay! Congratulations, Adol! You can watch over the place while we're gone, Yufa. And well, since you're always so busy, maybe you could take the time to relax a bit too. Well, I've been pretty bushed, what with the farm and the bar and all. Still, you three are way too much of a handful for Adol alone. I should probably... I could go with him. After all, if there's anything I should be able to help with, it's shopping. Then I too shall tag along, as it were. Priorities: break into prison for the 6th time, probably learn no plot or take the kids shopping. Exactly. Living in Artisan Lane has likely imparted me with some measure of expertise. Wait, so all 3 of you get to go? Well, if you insist, I guess I could use a break or two. Just make sure to keep a good eye on them out there for me. As for you 3, you better be on your best behavior, got it? Yes, ma'am! Woohoo! I love colossal waste of time. I'm feeling... I'm identifying with Credo here, chat. We really are just doing the most nonsensical things in the middle of plot. I'm gonna go get some shut-eye over there. Always the reliable one. Though I guess this isn't exactly his cup of tea. I'll keep an eye on Yufa. I wouldn't be surprised if she snuck off after you. Good luck out there. Oh, this one immediately forces us to do the side quest. Oh no, chat, is it gonna make me use Adol? Oh no. Wait a minute. Is the side quest gonna be hard because I haven't touched him at all in like ages? Yes. I'd surmised that we were unable to ask you this until now. Why is it you wish to go shopping in the main square? Well, we wanted to get some ingredients for making candy. Orangettes to be specific. They're candied orange peels dipped in chocolate. We're gonna make them to give to Yufa. Yep, it's like a thank you gift for all the hard work she does. I mean, I was close. I said birthday gift. It's just a hard-working gift. I was pretty close, Chad. I was pretty close. Mom used to make them all the time back when she was alive. It was Yufa's favorite. That's where we got the idea. I see. A sensible decision. However, I struggled to comprehend the logic behind keeping this a secret from Yufa. Well, things like this are more fun when they're a surprise. You'll get it once you see how happy it makes her. Is that so? I will make sure to take note of it. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get shopping already. Hold on, Yude. Yude? I already forgot how to say his name. His name is just so weird, chat. It's just... the non-traditional names always get me. We should check what we need to get one more time. Let's see, I've got our list right here. Super sweet chocolate and extra juicy orange, pretty wrapping paper. Wait, do I actually need to do this? Oh, it's ood. Thank you, chat. Well, that's kind of annoying. I don't have a good setup for making notes as I play for a full screen game like this. Just give me 1 second. Normally I have my notes out when I'm playing, but like this kind of game, I don't really need notes as I play. So I didn't have any of that stuff open. So I wrote it down for now, I guess. In case we're given questions as to how to get the items. Or what we need to get. Oh, I see. It's not a gift if it isn't wrapped after all. Everything we need should be either on this street or the marketplace. Shall we begin our search then? Yeah, let's go! Mark, Yude, or Ood, and Elle have joined the group. I can't just become a monstrum in front of the kids. Apparently they're conducting reconnaissance on people. I'm allowed to go in here? Wait, can I trigger the other quests while I'm in here? What will that do to the game? Or is it disabled? Oh, is it on the first floor and I just didn't see it? Oh, it was.
Welcome.
Hello, and welcome to the Trading Bureau. Can I help you with anything? Oh, no. Maybe I have to purchase items from here. I mean, I have to come back here, I think, eventually with another person. Oh, yes, you handle direct imports here at the Bureau, right? Do you happen to have any brands of fine chocolate in stock? Hispanic chocolate's been pretty popular for its intense sweetness lately, as I recall. Well, you're in luck. We actually just got a shipment of it in just recently. Would you like to purchase some? Ah, yes, please. Wow, Chris, I really know your chocolate. Oh no, it's not that. Pendleton sells chocolates from time to time is all. I detect the delightful fragrance of coca. Yep, this is it all right. Pair this with hot tea or coffee and you've got an irresistible combination. Eldrills. Hey Mark, you can't have any L. We need it for the sweets we're making Yufa, remember? Aww. How's that fair? We bought it, didn't we? Now. You'll still have some left over after you're finished. Well, if that's the case, why not make enough sweets for the entire family? Ooh, yes! What do you say, Mark? Guess I don't have a choice. Yufa's share takes priority, though. So don't go sneaking in any nibbles, okay? Okay! I guess we'll just keep moving along. So chocolate down. We need an orange and pretty wrapping paper.
Welcome. I carry only the best. Nothing.
No gifts. Well, hello there. Can I help you with anything? I understand you deal in various sundries and daily necessities. That being the case, do you ever got any wrapping paper? The pretty kind, none of that ugly stuff. Oh, I didn't even need to write it down. That's it. Oh. Well, that was a waste of time. It's gotta be one that Yufa would like too. We're not gonna get anywhere asking him like that, you know. Wrapping paper, right? What do you think of this one here? Design's pretty on trend for gifts and such lately. Ooh, this is a cute one. Look at that floral design. Design not pictured here. It's so colorful too. I think Yufa would like it for sure. Great, we'll take 100. Sorry about him. How much for just one? Floral gift wrap attained. I threw in a ribbon for you too, free of charge. Wow, thanks, mister! We appreciate your generosity. My pleasure. Warms my heart to see them so excited about making a gift for their sister. Feel free to stop by again if you need anything else. We're gonna very casually tumble our way towards the plot. Oh yeah, can we interact with this yet? Oh, we can finally interact with the cat, chat.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, welcome. Step on in. I just got in a fresh shipment of fruits and... Oh, well, if it isn't the little Gambergs. Isn't Yufa with you today? Nope, she's at home resting. Oh, do you know each other? Yeah, Miss Paulette's been buying our produce wholesale since back when Dad ran the farm. Miss Paulette, do you happen to have any good oranges to make orangettes out of? We were thinking of making some to give to Yufa. My, how delightful. Yufa will be pleased as pie, I can tell you that. Though I can't say I'm familiar enough with those fancy sweets to know what works best. A good orangette has a nice mix of bitter and sour in the peel to go with the sweet. So generally, the fresher the orange, the better. I see. In that case... The third orange from the right on the second row from the back should prove satisfactory. You mean this one? Well, I'll be. This orange is remarkably round. And plenty ripe to boot. A little beauty like this will turn out delicious no matter what you do with it. And then we chuck it at her. And then we go, delicious. Wow, that was amazing, Anemona. How did you know? Anemona, use your powers wisely, okay? I mean, why shouldn't she use her powers for this, Krisha? Is it not wise to save an undue time and effort? Exactly, Anemona. Tell White Cat to be quiet. We saved a lot of time here. Well, no harm, no foul, I guess. Here you are, Mark, dearie. Be careful taking it back with you. We will, thank you. Juicy orange received. We're overdue for combat, by the way, chat. Well, that takes care of everything we need. Thanks for coming along with us, everyone. It was nothing, really. We are always happy to help. Let's get home and start cooking. Yufa's gonna be so happy. Yeah, Elle, bye. Hey, slow down, you two. Pardon me just a moment. Oh, Paulette, right? That's right, dear. I'm glad I caught you in time. I forgot to give these, you see. Take them, they're on the house. Be very appreciative if you could deliver them to Yufa for me. You received some fruit. To think those kids would go through all this trouble just to thank their sister. The four of them get along just wonderfully. Little angels that they are. I'm worried when their parents pass, but they truly are a family. Through and through. I'm glad you three are supervising them and not talking to me. It truly would be a shame if they were ambushed on the way back to their house, and they had no parental figure to protect them. That truly would be a great shame. A true family, huh? I presume you refer to Yufa having been adopted. Ah, so she's mentioned it to you as well then. Well, yes, but we don't really know all the details. Well, in that case, perhaps you ought to ask her yourself. It may bring her some small relief to share her past. Hey, slowpokes! What's the holdup? We're heading home, remember? Yufa's waiting for us! I mean, they should have just been kidnapped. They left line of sight, chat. They should have just been, like, gone. Kidnapped forever. With that, everyone made their way back to the agricultural district. The kids made Yufa's present in secret, the others tasked with keeping her busy. Stick around a short stroll nearby. Cutscene not present here in final game. Adol and the others casually asked Yufa about her past. Oh, that's right. Never told you about it, huh? I was sent into foster care as a child before my parents found and took me in. Then came Mark, Ood, and Elle. We're raised no differently than any other siblings. Thanks to that, though, the three of them still don't know the truth. Oh, I see. Well, ... But, it seriously isn't anything worth worrying about, really. As far as they're concerned, I've never been anyone but their older sister. That's more than enough for me. I mean, I do have to tell them about it someday or another, of course. But, well, that's easier said than done. Yufa? It'll be okay. I know it sounds like I'm just saying that, but I'm sure you think of them the same way I think of my father and Carla. As do I for Rodario and Melissa, though the circumstances do differ a bit. At the very least, your connection to them is certainly more than you regard. You guys. Ah, there they are! Yufa! Okay, kiddos, spill. What have you all been up to? Don't think I haven't noticed how much you've been trying to keep me away from... Wait, that smell. Here you are, Yufa. This is for you. Ood hands over the homemade orangettes wrapped in foil paper. They're just like Mom used to make. That's right, they're orangettes. Orangettes. Your favorite, Yufa. It's just, we wanted to thank you for looking after us and all. It's not for any special occasion or anything, just, you know, because. We noticed you've been working harder than ever lately, with the farm, with work, and probably a bunch of other things we don't even know about, too. Ah. Listen, all we're saying is, try not to overdo it, okay? Remember, me, Mark, and Elle are always here for you. Dad and Mom, too. Meanwhile, like, Iris is being murdered as we just have, like, family fun time over here. Yup, and you'll never get rid of us no matter what. That sounds like a threat, Elle. You guys. Just, when did you get all so grown up, huh? Oh, I can't take it anymore. Come here, you little rascals. Are they gonna hug off screen? Wow, that is pretty lazy, chat, I will say. Hey, Yufa, I can't breathe. Deal with it. You're getting a mega hug whether you like it or not. Mega hugs are so warm. Is this what families are supposed to do? Well, there you have it, Anemona. The power of a good surprise. Indeed, helping them was worth the effort. Nah, got some good sleep out of it at least. Afterwards, Yufa shared the fruits of her siblings' work for everyone to enjoy. After eating their fill of a heartwarming, if questionable tasting snack, they resumed their activities once more. Also pictured off screen.
We're always happy to help.
20 apples received, 20 flour received, 20 mushroom received, red meat received, white meat received. I guess if I need to make recipes, that's there. Hold on. I've been wanting to interact with this forever. What is this? What's staring at us from down here? Whether a canal flows by silently, it feels as if you're being watched. Can we still not do anything with that? Oh. Got excited there, Chad. I'm disappointed now. Guess we'll go over here first. Silly game changing my party order. Right, chat? Nice try, level 46 Adol. Anyway, we're bringing in Anemona, Krisha, and Credo. Although I do have to say, Credo's damage is falling off kind of hard. But his skill is very useful. So we'll see how it goes.
What should I do?
I tell you, Marcel, you get more and more stubborn by the day. Don't you think you ought to give in just this once? The poor boy was so distraught he came all the way to pay me a visit. How many times do I have to tell you? Here to get work done, full stop. Yet here you are, wasting valuable time bringing up my numbskull apprentice. And there you go again. Oh, you kids need something? Well, kind of. Received your request at the bar? Oh, why didn't you say so? We craftsmen could use an outside hand. Mind if we borrow you for a bit, seeing as you're here already and all? Sure, we'll help you out.
Yes.
Great, you kids are real lifesavers. It's for a little issue here. It's about Marcel's apprentice, Potts. Need you to bring him back to us. Bring him back to you? What happened to him? He's gone missing, has he? Oh, he hasn't gone missing, has he? Excuse me. Now look what you've done, Burling. Your lousy explanations got the gals all up in a tizzy. At this rate, you'll end up making things more of a mess than they already are. Would you listen to him? Thanks I get for submitting the request he wouldn't. Long story short, Marcel and Potts have been having a little master-apprentice quarrel. That's no news for them usually, but it's gotten to the boiling point this time around. If only that brat fired up the forge half as well as he did that temper of his. You still haven't told us what actually happened. Oh, sorry about that, boyo. We're blacksmiths, not wordsmiths. In any case, we're at the Craft Guild. We at the Craft Guild have provided apprenticeships for ages now. It's customary for aspiring young artisans to join workshops and receive training. But whether an apprentice ever becomes a full-fledged craftsman is up to the master. It's not uncommon for youngsters to start feeling impatient or unappreciated. And so that half-wit apprentice of mine... Ooh, hold on a second. Let me get something to drink. Tongue's feeling a little dry. Lips also parched. When he made a shield, I never taught him. All the while spouting some haughty nonsense about putting what he's learned to practice. No respect for the old ways, or the workshop permission for that matter. The audacity. Gave him a good yelling too. Said a rookie like him needs to master the basics first. Potts ended up leaving the workshop after that. He ran off to the plains with said shield in hand, determined to prove his worth. Ha, I like the cut of this kid's jib. Who talks like this? Did they just like throw random sayings into like a dialogue script? I feel like Credo has gone from like angsty teen to like old man the span of like several quests. No one talks like this at all. I don't know what age they thought his character was. Craziness, chat. But the plains are quite dangerous alone. It would be best if he returned at once. He's matured a lot, I guess, says the chat. I suppose so. It would. Tried stopping him on my way out of town, but you know what he said? You're just siding with Master Marcel, huh? All you care about here is damage control. Screw this. Master never planned on training an outsider like me anyway. Or, well, something like that. Not so good with young people speak. Neither is Credo, apparently. He called himself an outsider. Sounds like this is more complex a situation than we thought. Hardly worth all this fussing around. Sounds like the man in the workshop's just had about enough of all this. I'll do the asking for him then. Could you bring Potts back? We nod our head. Sorry he put you up to this. Burling just mentioned it, but the kid ran off towards the Milian Plains. Seems like he's making his way southwest. And it sounds like that's where we're headed. Let's go search for him. Wait, what? Oh. Well, I already have the shortcut here, so this saves us some time. Glad I have chat in a good mood today. Lots of laughter. So it just needs square and circle. Okay. I kind of want to parry that. Is he gonna attack or? There we go. Oh, I didn't parry that. That sucked. Oh, I went to parry that, but he got interrupted. That's unfortunate. Yeah, let's heal Credo up a little more. I feel like it is worth doing a little bit of fights, just because getting that skill cheaper could be good. Okay. Alright, I'm ready now. I'm gonna do it. I'm really gonna do it. And then Master will be forced to admit he was wrong. But it wouldn't hurt to be extra sure I'm ready. Oh, there he is. So this is Potts, huh? There'll be a lot less explaining if we're in our normal forms. I like how our normal forms, we just changed outfits on, Jules. Because he's just always in monstrum form. Hey, you. What, me? Who are you? We approach him menacingly. You and the monstrums explain the situation to the Leary Pots. I get it. Master sent you. Gosh. First you guys, and now he's involving Master Burling too. Oops, almost hit skip. Has he got a shred of dignity left? No dignity, huh? Remind me, who's the spoiled brat who abandoned ship over an argument with his master again? Credo, you have no right to call anybody out for being bratty. You have no right. That privilege, take it away from you. It's taken away from you as soon as chapter 3. It's gone. Come back to the city with us. There are too many monsters around here. Wouldn't want your runaway excursion to turn into a runaway corpse recovery, would you? Wow, that got dark. No, but I can't go back yet. Not until I've proven the value of this. Potts brings out a prototype shield. Ah, this is what you made without your master's approval? Yes, I wanted to make a shield that was light as it was sturdy. If I could just prove that it worked against monsters, then that Molish master of mine will have no choice but to accept my genius. Or maybe you're the one who won't accept that you're too scared to face him. You may have left in a huff. Where's that gallantry now? You weren't watching me, were you? What'd you expect? I'd never slain a beast before. I only planned up to this point, but now my stupid legs won't move. Hey, you guys look like a rough crowd. You probably killed monsters before. How about you test out my shield for me? Oh, getting rid of an accessory? That's kind of annoying. You wish for us to be your test subjects. Exactly. Makes perfect sense. I'm a craftsman, not a warrior like you guys. Sure, I could beat up some monsters, but it would go even better in your hands. I think I follow. You had me at beat up some monsters. Oh, Credo, we know. We know. Wouldn't hurt to give it a whirl. If we do, would you come back with us? Well, we want to make a negotiation here.
Well...
It's a deal. You better not run away from... After, like, you did... Oh, excuse me. You better not run away after, like, you did from your master. It's kind of weirdly phrased. The sentence makes sense, but it doesn't flow well. Like, normally you'd say, better not run away afterwards. Normally you would say afterwards, I think, in this scenario, versus just the word after. I guess it might technically be correct both ways. You can trust me. Here, take it. Prototype shield received. One of you's gonna have to equip it, then you need to kill 15 mushroom monsters in the plains. Supposedly, they explode after being offed. Figured they should demonstrate its agility. Okay, take it away. Let's just be done with this. Commence the experiment. Defense evade rate out. I'm glad he wants us to get exactly 15, Chad. The rapid stamp doesn't do like a ton of damage, but I think we can make it fairly cheap. Like 2 of those is pretty simple. New skill, Marionette String. Interesting. I wish there were more enemies to fight. We'll just kind of casually kill everything we come across. Oh, I thought he was going to attack, but he didn't. At least we're getting a lot of use of the skill, I guess. Speaking of which, how many have we used? 167, wow. That's not going to be very much, given we're getting 5 uses per use. What the? I love that we're not doing a lot of damage, because this actually makes getting the skill easier. Oh. I thought he was going to hit me there. That kind of confused me. On the plus side, we are skill spamming like a madman. And we mastered it. Wow. Do we have anything else we need to learn with him? Just Carnage Lancer? So he's almost done as a character, chat. At least for now. So no, the plot is near us. Let's not do that yet, though. I guess I could go to the Myconoid area. Oh, right, hold on. We can go to this one. Oh, I'm getting jungled. Oh, that dodge roll into the parry was kind of sick. I don't think I mentioned it last time, but touching that swampy water does make it so I can't really jump. So I gotta be a little careful how I approach the combat here. Well, that did like no damage. Ooh, there we go. Oh, that parry. Let's go. Wow, he's done as a character. Warrior Seal 4 is so good. Okay, so we can kind of bounce. Oh, I don't have Blade Ring 4 on. Oops, I thought I got another one of these. So let's give him a little more damage. So, I mean, like, his attack isn't terrible with Strength 40. But we're kind of done with him, so I'll switch characters. So who else needs to learn a new skill? Anybody? Oh, Stray Cat use... Could give her skill ring up. She also got something random. So I think I could do something like this for now. Might as well max them, right, chat? It's like spam Stray Cat or a Marionette String. Pale the enemy, pulling them back for another slash. Got decent range. Now the question is, do I need to have the shields on the person getting the kill in general? That's what I'm not sure about. Now that is a good long range attack. And it pulls them towards you? Oh, that's amazing. And we satisfied the quest condition, so I guess it didn't matter. Oh yeah, this... Why isn't the mage like this? Because now I don't have to bother walking towards them at all. Yeah, I'm gonna be spamming this all day long.
Let us proceed with the final attack.
I like how there's no enemies left because I killed them all.
Pierce
So making this a little cheaper would be amazing. You guys really did it. So how was the shield? It was useless. It ain't half bad. It was strong enough, and it was lightweight too. People line up for this. That is, if you could forge it on your own. I see. That's all the testing I need for today. We have fulfilled our end of the contract. You will return to the city as promised. Deal's a deal. Lead the way. Finally, I'll get to show Master that I was right all along. All of you return to Artisan Lane along with Potts. The guild masters awaited you. Yeah, like that. So, like, it's a long-range attack as far as the beam is, but more importantly, it sets up into all my other skills. So I feel like more combo-oriented with this character. So all my close-range finishers don't have to wait as long. One other thing I'm going to denote of why I also don't think I like Renegade, since we're on the same track. You actually get a lot less SP and boost gauge when you play as him. And the reason why that happens is because you're playing so far away, there's nothing to really flash move or flash guard. So I feel combat, even if his damage was the same, ends up being a lot slower. Because I can't just, like, auto-refill my SP. Like how I was purposely baiting the giant ogres there, / trolls, I forget what they were technically called. It's just so much easier when I flash guard a couple times to just refill all my SP. Whereas I would just be too far away with Renegade if I was playing him for his only advantage. It's kind of unfortunate, but true. Ew-wee. Glad he's still in one... Oh, glad he's still in one piece. Thanks a million, kiddo. So, the prodigal apprentice returns. Just thought I'd come back to prove you wrong, you old has-been. So here it is, my masterpiece. It's a pretty bad shield, to be honest with you. If it was like 30% evade, we'd be talking some business. Let's see how you play your good-for-nothing apprentice down after taking a look at this. We'll see about that, you conceited little brat. Pot hands his prototype shield over to Master Marcel. I'm impressed, Potts. Takes some real nerve to strut on and parading this around as a masterpiece. Gah. Hey, come on now. Still, it's light, sturdy, and easy to handle. Got the makings of something here. But prototype or not, a piece of like this is a gold a dozen among craftsmen. You can't even understand that much. Shut your damn mouth. You'll never recognize me as a craftsman no matter what I do, will you? Why even keep me around? So you have someone to pick on and do your chores? You talk about the old ways and tradition. You can't even stand where I come from. Enough already. Don't go making assumptions, Potts. Being a craftsman is about one thing, skill. No one here's to judge you for being an outsider from Rome. You want my recognition? You gotta earn it. Your skills just aren't there yet. So that's what he meant by outsider. The number of Romans here did increase after Glia's annexation. It wasn't long after the war when you first knocked on my workshop door. At the time, most Glians scorned Romans as callous invaders behind their backs. But you still insisted on following behind bumbling old me without a single gripe. I'll admit, I started to grow fond of you over the years. And in all your time, treading water with nothing to show, I never encouraged you even once. Master Marcel, I understand your feelings. The way I run my workshop is outdated. Suppose I just couldn't bring myself to take any criticism from an amateur. Until now, that is. Huh? Didn't you hear me? Said the shield of the makings is something. It's rough around the edges, sure, but a little elbow grease and it'll make a fine product. What matters is you finally produce something worthy of praise. You've got a ways to go before becoming a true craftsman. That doesn't mean I can't listen to you once in a while. Master? First off, try tempering the shield again. A little refining should brighten it out. You want to put what you learned to practice? Here's your big chance. After that, you could gripe about how much I run the place as much as you want. Yes, Master. Oh, Potts, I'm happy for him. I feel like we're forgetting somebody. Somebody annoying and had no chemistry with the party. I'm sure we'll remember later. The hell do we always stick around for these mushy-ass happy endings anyway? I know. I don't know what we stick around for, Credo. I agree. Oh, ho, ho, ho. It's like they always say, fair weather cometh after the storm. Thanks again for your help, everyone. Afterwards, Potts told Adel his friends had to stay and wait. Following a short wait, he then handed his refined creation over to them. Feather shield received. Is this really the same shield from before? You have improved upon it considerably for such a short period of time. Literally, it was like 4 dialogues ago that you had the shield. Yeah, came together somehow or another, thanks to Master Marcel's advice. Of course it did. Like I keep saying, you've still got a long ways to go. Can it, old man, you made your point. Anyway, I've obviously got a lot to learn before I become a true craftsman, so just have to keep busting my ass under Master's instruction till I get there. Put the shield to good use, look forward to your next piece. I'm not using the shield, so I'm not gonna lie to him, chat. We're looking forward to something else. Can't say I know what that'll be, but you can be sure I won't disappoint. And thanks again for everything. We'll know who to call next time something shows up.
That takes care of that.
Lots of knocks. It has more evade, I think. Get that booty nonsense out of here. Ooh. Hawk's defense is actually quite terrible. Oh well. It is what it is, chan. Oh, I could get the boost gain, I guess. I am just looking to boost over and over, to be fair. Although, wait, he won't benefit from it if he's not the main character. We need to give him something more generic. I feel like he would use something called Fool's Gloves. But I think the AI, if they hit a target, I don't think they have any downside to this. They seem to be immune to damage, or at least I have not really seen them take damage outside of maybe a mushroom explosion. So 388 strength puts him at almost the strongest character in our party, which is quite silly. So we have Warehouse Stakeout. I think I want to do a couple combats just to break it all up, and then we'll do the warehouse stuff. SP and boost gauge fill faster when attacking a stunned enemy. Oh, don't worry, a game. I know all about that.
Off we go. Here we go.
Let's get into a couple fights. I want to try to master the skill since we're here.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
These enemies are pretty easy to stun. They seem to be pretty nice ways to get skill while also still fighting things. I'm sure I can fight like the armored enemies or whatever, but I just like this a bit better. Because then I build SP for actually stunning them. She will not let go, champ. Oh, and that even hit stuns them. Oh, that is so unfair on so many levels. Here we go, chat. Yeah, a couple more of those and we should be good. The 333 divided by 5 is... Brain is calculating 67 with rounding. With how fast I'm using these, I don't think it'll take that long. Then I could go back to using other items. I want to get into like one more fight. I don't want to completely max it at the moment, but I do want to get some of it out of the way so I can swap out when we're in serious combat. Then we'll go to White Cat. Wow, I can't believe that even stuns them. That's so silly. Okay. I needed that little break. Let's proceed to go over here. But yeah, now we really have like almost no uses remaining. Hey Kirk, hope you're doing well. Oh, there's a Monstrum Nox. Actually, we haven't done one of those in a while.
Look who's here.
She will not let go, chat. Okay. I mean, that count... I guess I could do that because I do need a little more Nox. I mean, I'll hit 100 no matter what, but I think we need to hit basically 200 a chapter to make sure we get all the optional stuff out of the way. I can't believe she has that attack. That is so unfair. Hello, Count many character clones. Oh, I don't suppose you all hear about my request, are you? They can stop at White Castle, oh no. Ugh, I've had nothing but bad experiences. I had White Castle twice, and both times I felt seriously ill. It was one of the worst food places I've ever been in my life. Just letting you know, chat. When I see that, I feel no excitement. I'm like, oh boy, maybe I can feel sick to my stomach again. You must be Count... I'll just call you Count Clone. Your name doesn't matter. I'm not calling you by your name. You're Count Clone. You've got some thieves or something ransacking the warehouses here, yeah? Quite right. These warehouses are mainly used by Roman nobility. But valuables have been disappearing from within them again and again. My own stock may very well be targeted next, hence my search for qualified assistance. Oh, yeah, no worries, Kirk. I assumed you didn't like it either. I just... Like, I'll put it in context for Chris. If you thought Wendy's was bad, White Castle is a step below it. I know it's hard to picture it, but it's the Wendy's you've been to is still better than the White Castle you went to, or the one we're talking about. It's quite horrendous. But aren't crimes like these the garrison's #1 concern? Just one step below a Wendy's? Okay, maybe like 2 steps. Maybe about 2 steps. I mean, I don't think Wendy's ever made me feel ill after having a meal, so it's kind of in a league of its own at the moment. But aren't crimes like these the garrison's #1 concern? And security should already be pretty strict with the Governor General's office nearby. Gee, I feel like there's something we should have done in the Governor General's office, but I'm sure it'll come to us later. Yes, and yes. Even... I don't think we really introduced Butler Clint, but he's just kind of here. Yes and yes. Yet even still do the crimes occur right beneath their noses. It seems they've carefully deduced the most opportune moments to slip past the patrols. It's almost as though they're taunting them committing these crimes in broad daylight. Wow, that's pretty daring. Doesn't sound like your everyday thieves. These guys are running off pure spite. And that's why you're looking for ordinary people a noble would never usually hire. No, self never eat there. Oh no, it's a trap. If you get offered, it's a trap. I tried, I think it was their sliders and one of their chicken meals. So like I had more than one meal type from them and both of them made me feel very ill. I don't know if it's like the oil they cook it in. I don't even know how to describe it. I've never felt that sick before. Like I was like almost incapacitated for like 4 hours. It was so bad. That's why you're looking for ordinary people. Oh, yeah, we already read that one. Indeed. I may have my pride as a Roman, but sacrifices must be made somewhere. You all look to be plenty qualified. Enough to handle any altercations, at the least. May I ask you to handle patrolling the area? For suitable compensation, of course. We're on the job. We're a little busy. Yeah, we're busy not helping Lily, or Iris, I mean. I mean, Lily, too. I don't like Lily in Suikoden in 3, to be fair. You are wonderful. Yep, any more of a drag than my usual nightly rounds. Besides, anyone who manages to sneak past the Roman patrols has got my eye. Yeah, no way they're just some run-of-the-mill burglars. I'm assuming it's not the imposters, so I don't know if this is a group we've met before. Alright, it's decided then. Let's get started. Best of luck. The fate of our precious valuables lies with you. The Count has left this area under our jurisdiction. According to him, the warehouse over there is yet to be targeted by the culprits. As every theft thus far has occurred by day, it would not be odd for them to appear soon. We'll just have to not only catch them in the act, but apprehend them as well. So a chase minigame, got it. What we need to do then is the... Oh, what we need then is the perfect stakeout point. Best we split up so we got all our bases covered, no matter where they sneak in. Oh, look at you, Mr. Knight. You really got this down. Yeah, good job. Or excuse me, good idea, Credo. Let's get to searching. Make another save here. How about here? It's got a direct view of the warehouse while still being hidden. Yeah, let's add it to our list of lookout points. Phew, it's a bit of a climb, but look, you can see both the front and the back of the warehouse from up here. Sounds like a perfect spot for a stakeout to me. Speaking of which... Okay, so she does have skill +4 on. At some point, all the other characters will learn something. Like, skill-wise. They're overdue, for sure. This is a bit close to the warehouse itself. Still, it is a suitable location for remaining out of view. Whatever works, we'll count on it as a lookout point. We should have enough points to see the warehouse from all sides now. Yep, all that's left is to split up and wait for those thieves to show up. Can hardly wait. Adol and his comrades split themselves among the lookout points and began sending guard, and sure enough, before long. Yeah, we're in our sneaking outfits, right, chat? Our bright red outfit. Renegade at least blends in slightly. Meanwhile, we're just blue on top of the building. Adol, look! Oh no, not... Oh no, there's clones there too! Not double clones. They have come. Looks like it. Now to just make our way over, slow and... Huh? What the hell are you? Ah! I'm assuming they're getting wrecked by Credo. Yup. Hey, what happened to slow and steady? Screw that. First mover advantage. This is a real buzzkill, though. Looks like they're just 2-bit burglars after all. I think someone who managed to sneak past the garrison put up a better fight. He is also staring at a wall. Why are the monstroms here? I'll bet these Roman nobles put you up to this, didn't they? Come on, Hawk, really? White Cat, you should have known better. What matters most is that he stopped them before the crime was committed, no? Can't argue with that. Plus he thwarted their break-in right in the middle of the act. Wait, I feel like I've seen that guy somewhere before. Ugh. Damn, you bastards were working against us all along then, huh? Fine, bow your heads to the Romans then. You and all the rest of the ignorant masses. Huh, that's some big talk for some small-time klepto to be. Gaston, run! You have to get away! We can't have you caught here. Remember our master plan. Oh, yeah, I guess we might have seen him before at, like, the end of another cutscene. They were, like, ominously congregating, and they're like, oh, something about their master plan. They've been in the background of a few quests now. Right, I'm sorry for this, guys. Hey! Huh. Why don't we just capture him? There's 6 of us. Why are we... There were 2 of them and 6 of us. How did they even possibly make a break for it? That doesn't make any sense. Huh. Always cute when they think they can run. After him, Adol. Here's your obligatory chase sequence. You caught Gaston. No one themes like Gaston, no one runs like Gaston. If only he had 24 eggs, chat. Maybe he would have had the strength to outrun us. Ugh. Damn it all. You finally caught up to him. Wait, why did we catch up to him up here? It was tough for even us to keep up. You got some real fancy footwork. Not really. He barely left the cemetery. Not enough, though. It's the end of the line for you, pal. Uh-oh, end of the line. That's not good, chat. You monstrums sure think you're hot stuff, don't you? We've been hearing about your little escapades here and there, you know.
End of the line.
Like messing with the Romans and breaking folks out of prison. Oh, I'm sorry, chat. Now that I think about it, I think it's 4 dozen eggs, and he also says 5 dozen eggs because it leads into the barge comment. We'll correct our Gaston quotes a little bit. Not to mention get in the way of our operations. Have to admit, you got us beat. Operations? Oh, I didn't hear the sound effect there. I'm not sure if that command... I don't know. I can't say I've ever tested that one. I mean, maybe it works. Like, I don't know if that's the exact command for it, but... it is what it is. But in the end, you're just the same as the boss after she slipped out of jail. Oh, weird. I didn't hear it. Probably just a headset issue. All the power to make a difference. You wouldn't even use a bit of it to help Glia. You'd rather bow down to the Romans and kiss the damn ground they work on. Where's your pride as a Glian, huh? That rage you used to hold against Rome? What are you even talking about? I'm not even Glian. Yeah, I'm not even Glian, bro. Neither am I, strictly speaking. You've got to be kidding me. Fine, forget that part then. Wait, hold on a second. Is your boss who I think it is? Huh, I'm willing to bet it is. You were part of the Bells of Freedom, weren't you? That's the resistance group that was wiped out 3 years ago. Then, everything Margot was talking about before. Fade to black. It's up to you. Wait, what? Oh, that's right. This is a flashback to, like, chapter 5, I think. It's up to she who started things to bear the cross, as well as make certain the next generation doesn't stray on the wrong path. I don't know why we didn't just flash back to when we were in the prison and said this. But black screen anyway, I guess. She's worrying about you guys the entire time. We of the Resistance have been biding our time for the past 3 years. They may quell our revolt. They may wipe out our organization. They may even capture the woman leading our helm. But they'll never take our ultimate goal, completed under vengeance against Rome. Now that the boss has forgotten her pride as a Glian, though, we've got no other choice. Huh? Just what is it you're all... Over there, it's the Monstrums! And the warehouse thief, too, no less. Wait, how did they know there's the warehouse thief? What? Oh, great. A smoke bomb. He must have had one prepared. Just you wait. You, the boss, the Romans, all of you. The time will come when we make our move. When the bells of freedom ring. Renegade coughs. Are you alright, Jules? Oh, come on. Did he seriously get away? I know, Raging Bull. This is ridiculous. We would do well to do the same. Yeah, we'll have to report all this back to the Count Clone. And to Margot at that. Adol and his comrades managed to get away soon after. Once the commotion in the Noble District died down, they reported the attempted burglary to the Count Clone. With all that out of their way, they decided to return to the Dandelion to tell Margot. Wow, we don't even talk to him in a cutscene. He gets just flashed over. Jeez. How the mighty have fallen. 3 years. I was only absent for 3 measly years. Those idiots didn't give you too much trouble, did they? Oh no, they didn't. It was members of the Resistance all along. They were responsible for the pickpocketing and scams we put a stop to. I did some digging of my own, but it's the only explanation. Pickpocketing and petty scams were just the tip of the iceberg. I don't condone crime, but if I needed money to help out my friends in the prison, I don't know what I would have done. They're willing to stain their reputation to free their leader. One thing's for sure, they're not going anywhere near the Noble District anytime soon. There's no guarantee they're not off somewhere hatching up a new plot. I hope not. Who knows what else they're capable of? I had hoped this was just a phase. but I am to blame for failing to lead them on the path of justice. Perhaps I'm unfit to call myself their leader. You've been breathing that prison stench so long it's gotten to your head. Ha ha ha. Yes, perhaps it has. Still, I must carefully consider my actions for the future to come. You talk to me anytime, I'll help any way I can. I'll say talk to me anytime. I'm not sure it will help, though. Haha, kind of you to offer, my boy. Forgive me for involving you all in this mess. You needn't let it concern you. You must have other business to attend to. No, not really, it's fine.
I'm just happy we could help.
8,000 gold received. Not enough knocks to advance the plot. That's actually crazy. Oh, we could do a Prilis' trial. You know, more important things. Surely we are not forgetting somebody who's at the Governor General's office. Oh, you've come. Let us begin the trial at once then. Are you prepared? Wait, not so fast. We're still not even sure what you're requesting. What kind of trial is it exactly? My proposal couldn't possibly be any simpler. Your capabilities have been improving steadily thus far. It's about time I trained you to reach your fullest potentials as monstrums. Our fullest potentials? That makes this a private lesson of sorts, then. Well, why didn't you say so? You and me, Aprilis, one-on-one. I'll take you any day of the week. Oh, Hawk, please. I'm afraid that cannot be done. But fear not, you'll still get the challenge you so desire. What say you, Crimson King? We need time to prepare. Let's get the trial going. Let's get the trial going.
In that case...
You expressed your interest in taking on Aprilis' challenge. Very well, let us begin at once. Fade to white, then fade to black. And then presumably we're going into a battle for me to get skill rank up. Okay, there's a lot of zipping points. Has me a little concerned. Now, monstrums, show me the extent of your power. Ugh, fine, but only because we gotta. Why'd she say that like a little kid? What a troublesome bunch. Let's make quick work of them. Trial accepted.
Understood.
What the? Oh, I'm confused. That would explain some things. Oh, come on, reverse controls. This ability's so good, chat. Let's get some healing in.
You're good, but can you handle the real thing? Real thing?
Okay, we've almost leveled her, and then I can swap out. I need 10 uses.
This thing. It looks like the golem from the ruins. I sense an immense power from it.
Now this is what I call entertainment!
Ooh. Oh, I can't swap equipment. Okay, so we'll swap party members then in a little bit. Whoa, that damage was insane. Let's get some healing in. Okay, I shouldn't get one shot now due to the healing. What was the point of the zips? We didn't need them. Ah, now that's what I call a challenge. Guess it's worth taking that she-devil up on her demands from time to time. You're the only one enjoying yourself here, you know. Yeah, I'm at my limit. That battle was of comparable difficulty to that of the full moon. Was it? It still felt kind of easy. The trial is complete. Exceptionally done, everyone. While there is much room for improvement, I am most pleased with your performance. Thanks? I'm not even sure whether to sign relief or exasperation. Or both. Still, Aprilia seems a bit chippier than usual today, don't you think? Krisha. Yes? You are greatly lacking in fortitude, as you no doubt are already aware. Try varying the pace of your movements. Doing so should save you much undue harm. Spam Cerberus strike over and over, and the enemy will have no choice but to die. Yeah, okay. I'll keep that in mind. Anamona, Jules, your actions, while methodical, could use more efficiency. Anticipate your adversary's next move before proactively responding in kind. Flashguard everything out of existence. You'll find your fighting prowess should become much more refined as a result. I see. I was not aware of such. Thanks for the tip. Yufa, you fight with your utmost. And Credo, your battle instincts are a boon to be sure. But your emotional volatilities have a tendency to undermine your performance. Exercise temperance, and you will better cultivate your respective potentials. Was that supposed to be a compliment? If you were banking on making me feel all fuzzy inside, you're out of luck. But seeing as I had a good time here, save you the trouble of making a scene. Would that your judgment were always so sound. Damn, called out again. I love she doesn't comment upon us at all. In any event, here's your reward for completing the trial. Fenrir Claw tuned. No advice for me? Let's say that. We're not saying thanks. You have no need for it. Nevertheless, I still will be counting on your efforts in battle, Crimson King. You're just so perfect, even though you're never used in any combat. And I'll be expecting even greater diligence of the rest of you from here on, Monstroms. I mean, at some point, we should swap into them to try to learn skills. At some point. I should see what the Fenrir's Claw is all about, I guess. So now we have enough to advance to the main plot. However, I think we should finish the other side story. We also somehow need to get like another 70 plus knocks if we want to get any optional ones out of the way. Which is presumably how we're going to get the mushroom area as intended. But we'll give her the feather charm. I think I forgot to do this previously. I'm glad we could still gift it. Because we repaired this earlier, but we never handed it over. My charm. You went out of your way to retrieve this for me? I lost it not long ago, during one of my bouts against the Lemurs. I see you went as so far as to repair the clasp, even. Your kindness is much appreciated. Nothing to it, really, so is it important to you then? We'll say, is it important to you then? Tito told us it was practically antique. You must have taken good care of it. Probably wouldn't be here otherwise. You're exactly right. This charm. It's something of a precious treasure to me, though I suppose I never truly regarded it as much until it was gone. Really? It's a little surprising coming from you. I mean, you're not exactly the fashionista type, no offense. Was it a gift from someone, maybe?
Yes.
That it was. One given to me by my comrades in arms long ago. It's their way of expressing their concern, given my tendency to put myself at risk. They pooled their funds together while picking it out, or so the story goes. Your comrades in arms, you say? Wow, never realized you had anyone like that in your life before. So even She-Devil has friends. What do you know? There's hope for all of us. No, Hawk, there's no hope for you. Cut it out, Credo. Still, comrades in arms, huh? But you know, I can sort of get why they'd want to give you a good luck charm. You are the sort of person who keeps her problems bottled up inside and all. Yeah, the kind you just can't help wanting to dote on. No. Tell us the plot. Tell us the plot. Oh, I scarcely expected to hear such words from all of you. In any case, I will take care not to misplace it a second time. Allow me to thank you once again. Affinity with the Brillis has gone up. Support skills have reached level 2. So I guess the future raids will be easier. So she no longer needs this. So I could go for random status ailments, which have been okay. Strength plus 25, crit 30. Ooh. Might want to put that on a different character. I feel like her random ailments have been kind of useful. I could lower Credo's damage slightly to give him crit. which I think would be more useful. Because he still has a pretty high base strength with the Ashura cloak on. And getting guaranteed crits before I get the flash guard isn't the worst thing ever. I don't know if that affects the AI, though. So yeah, we gotta get more Warrior Seal out of the way. Poor Adel at his, like, 236. It's so sad, Chad. He's, like, so far behind. Rip Adel. I mean, he's not... I would probably play him over Renegade, but... I'm not really excited for him either. So there's a whole area over here we haven't been to. We're gonna be coming over here due to plot reasons. I guess we'll do the side quests and we'll take a small break afterwards. Something like that. Fine, we'll advance her plot. Wonder what's going on. They seem pretty panicked. Excuse me. Did something happen? Well, there's a small fire over at the Governor's General's office. We're still sorting out exactly what happened, but we're suspecting arson. Arson? That's right. Apparently a live coal was thrown through an open back window. We should consider ourselves lucky the room wasn't more flammable. I shudder to think what might have happened had we been a step too late. Some luck. With this and the Monstrum incident, we're short enough on hands as is. Give the area another once-over for now. That's for all of you. If you see anyone suspicious, report it immediately. We should just report Credo, chat. Will do. This has Iris written all over it, especially considering her mission. I bet this was just a distraction for the guards. In which case, chances are she's already snuck into the Governor General's office. We have to stop her then, before she does something she can never take back. To do so would require our own inconspicuous point of entry. Perhaps we should try giving the building a once-over ourselves. So he's done. I guess we just need to play as Krisha for a bit. Oh, can I not, like, climb this? Why? Game, why do you gotta put, like, annoying rooftops if you want me to get up here? Is there another zip point I can use? There we go. Fly away, chat. Fly away. This looks like the exit that they used to clean the roof. Well, one man's exit is another Monstrum's entrance, right? Right. Let's hurry inside before it's too late. Enter, go back for now. We'll enter. White Cat getting a cheaper spam AoE skill seems kind of unfair. Like, if this thing even gets anywhere close to 36 in cost before SP downs, this is an amazing skill. The damage of it, it's already high. I won't use it for bosses per se, but it'll help just clearing out groups for the different raids we come across. Adol and the Monstrums snuck into the building from the roof. They then headed towards the Governor General's office, taking care to remain hidden from the staff inside all the while. Gameplay not present in final version. Lindheim isn't back yet? Do not play dumb with me. Everyone knows the Governor General's office is still running. But it's true. We still don't have any idea where he's gone. We're only acting in accordance with his policies from before his disappearance. Damn it all. Iris? What the heck are you guys doing here? Those clothes. You're the Monstrums. Whatever, acting Governor General. Don't worry. We're only here to stop Iris. Whatever your reasons, they can't be worth killing in cold blood. Life of an assassin isn't for you. This won't solve anything. We'll say, well, that one's kind of condescending. We'll say it won't solve anything. Indeed. There's no resolution to be gained from this. Ugh. Shut up, shut up, shut up! You think I don't know that already? Whatever it takes to avenge my father is nothing compared to what Rome has done. But for all the people care, those invaders might as well be the rightful rulers of Glia. They stole it all out of father's hands, from the hands of our family. Uh-oh, I think this is the reveal. Oh man, she really is the Glian aristocracy. It's the worst, chat. She is the worst character. Your family? You don't mean... I don't believe it, Miss... No, my lady. Could you perchance be Her Highness Princess Eleanor? I'm so mad, chat. I'm gonna take a break after this. I'm so mad. I hate this character so much. God. This character is so bad. Why? Why did they also make her a noble on top of that? Oh. Jeez. He's the worst. I was worried about this last time we played. Eleanor.
I hate it! I hate it!
I hate it indeed. Princess? The Iris you know is an alias made by the man who raised me to protect my identity. My real name is Eleanor, firstborn princess of the Glean royal family. Or it was before their downfall after the Edriglian? Oh, I cannot say that. It's such a weird combination of letters. Erdlingen, maybe? Erdlingen? War 8 years ago. As far as the rest of the world knows, I just ended up dropping off the face of the earth. What? Iris, you're royalty? I've heard stories of how the royal family met their end, but... I was there, hidden in a closet. I watched as Roman soldiers gutted my father like swine. Everything went black after that. The shock was too much for me to bear. When I came to, I'd already been left in the care of society's shadows. Since then, the thought of revenge has been the only thing keeping me going. Revenge against those who pried Glea's crown from my father's cold, dead hands. And revenge on the Cardinal, who took his place as if it were nothing. But I could not even manage to do that. I will not get another chance on his life if I'm captured again. So I'll just have to settle for taking yours in his place! Exclamation mark. Is this really what you want? Look at you, you're shaking. I'm gonna ask her if this is what she wants. Stay out of my way! This is the only thing I have left to live for. Iris. I understand your pain, Your Highness. But if I may, I'd like to shine a bit of light on your circumstances. Cardinal Lindheim, he did everything in his power to try and save the royal family. He what? During the war 8 years ago, he sought a path to mediation as a cardinal of the church. He even exchanged letters with your father, the King of Glea, to that end. But in their lust for glory, the Roman army turned their swords to fell the royal castle. Your disappearance has haunted him as his greatest regret ever since, Your Highness. Then, 3 years ago, the Cardinal was set to succeed the previous Governor General. He felt it was his responsibility as a Roman to restore some measure of peace in this land, and to one day deliver you this letter. The acting Governor General hands Iris a sealed letter. Whatever. Oh, now that this gets an image of all the things it skims over? Whatever. This letter. My dearest Eleanor, the end of this bloodshed will mark a new beginning for Glea's history. I've secretly made arrangements to secure you even the slightest chance of you making it out alive. You're still so young, but I believe a new path for this new Glea lies in your future. As I write this letter, I ask you to remember me, not as your king, but as your father. I love you, my child. My greatest wish, above all else, is a happy life for you. Father. Cardinal Lindheim came across this letter after the war. Since his appointment, we've been told to give this to you should you ever be found. He considered it the least he could do to atone for his failure to intervene. She cries. How could I have been so stupid? It's okay, Iris. Some people are just born dumb. My father, the man who raised me. I never stopped to think of how they might have felt. For 8 years, my only thoughts have been retribution. What happened to me? I don't really care, Iris. Can we move on? Can we just dump this character, chat? I don't care about this character. Iris, you can't blame yourself. It was 8 whole years ago. You couldn't have been older than 4 or 5. Anyone else in your position would have ended up feeling the same way. It's not too late to change things. The new path is still out there. We'll say new path is still out there.
Yeah.
A new path, huh? For better or worse, none of your ploys at assassination have managed to succeed. You're kind of a great failure. Though the outcome of this attempt is at your intended victim's discretion. What happened to you today was nothing more than a little tiff. You merely came to receive a letter from your late father is all. I don't see anything worth reporting about that. Wow, he's really over the assassination attempt, chat. I'd be a little more pissed off than that, but whatever. Ah, real slap on the wrist you're given there. Wish you'd all be that generous about me going feral in town. Oh, Credo, you're the worst. Way to ruin the moment, exactly. He's so the worst. Relay this message to Lindheim for me when he returns. I will leave the sovereignty of Glee in your hands, for now. But if ever I see you let the welfare of this land or its people get put into peril, I will kill you dead without a second thought to spare. I'll be sure to let him know. Adol and the others managed to make their escape before the rest of the staff arrived. The acting governor general kept to his word, covering up the incident entirely. Sure enough, no one came in pursuit of them. The group soon made their return, with Iris to tell the others of her true identity. After doing so, she was once again accepted back into the Dandelion.
That went great!
And Pusa's gloves, what? So we could still get a little more to our meter. What is this? Oh, it just adds confuse. Whatever.
Sure thing. See you later then.
I left, thinking I would never return, and that I would not be welcome back. Then you people dragged me back here against my will. I do not know what to think anymore. I just need to sit down and reconsider my life. Oh, please reconsider your life. Whatever. So, I guess what we'll try to do... I want to build a little more Nox gauge. So let's get into some fights, and we'll take a break after that, I think. I'm going to leave us, like, within 20 to 30 of the next Nox. Because we're going to spend 100, and then hopefully with the side quest we'll be taken there. Although... I don't want to fight that kind of Nox. Can we have one that's like the red? Oh, I could have had an indicator if something was above or below this whole time. Oh, I didn't notice that. That really sucks. That would have helped me at several points in the game for sure. Because I was talking about that before, where I was confused whether something was below me or not. And it looks like there was an option for that.
Here they are.
She's breakdance fighting, chat. Strength elixir. Wow, that's actually a pretty good reward for a pretty random encounter. +3 strength, not too shabby. I'll talk to Michelle again, I guess. Yeah, nothing of interest there. Oh, they went out of range. We're getting there in terms of Nox. I'm gonna do probably like 5 or 6 more while we're still leveling up the skill. So it's already cost 45, so it looks like it's gonna be maybe closer to 38-ish. I never really paid attention to the exact percentage it removed. Why can I not wall? Why was I not wall running there? That was weird. I had to like force it to help me. Please don't fall all the way down. Please don't fall all the way down. Thank you. Oh, it's like way down there. I don't want to do that one.
My time to shine.
Strike Out only costs 39 now. It's already a lot more spammable. Auto leveling. So yeah, looking really good. I was guessing, I think I said 38 a moment ago. I went down to 39. So already looking pretty good for maybe going as low as 35. So that would be super ideal for me. So as I said before, I want to get a little closer.
Let's keep this short.
Try to get a little health back. Fly away, chat. Violet gloves, whatever. I mean, I could just keep going location to location. Oh, can I not destroy that? Looked destructible to me. Oh, nice, another encounter here.
Ain't getting away from me.
Oh, I tried parrying. Let's get our health back up a little more. I'm starting to take some damage, I'm noticing. Not like a whole ton, but enough that I should actually extra skill to kind of recover it. More violet gloves. I don't even remember what those are. Are those just poison gloves, or what do they do? I don't remember. Yeah, just poison gloves. Okay, I mean, we're getting a decent amount of health back, if nothing else.
Let's keep this short.
I did not mean to press that button, but I guess we're here now. So far, some of the items have been kind of all over the place. Is gold gloves just money up or something? Oh, that's petrify. Interesting. I'm just looking for some encounters. We're like maybe 3 from what I need to do. Oh yeah, I never used the bath in the previous chapter. I guess I should probably use it. I mean, it's just free stats. Like, there we go. 10 extra max health, chat. I always forget to check if it's permanent or not, but I mean, I might as well as.
Lemuri's detected.
We should be pretty close to mastering the skill at least, which is nice. So almost at the amount I want to stop at. So how close is this? Only 52 uses? So less than 10 more and I can get this. Oh, this is definitely worth doing then, just to try to cap it. We're like 1 usage away, chat. So close. And we can put our damage stuff back on.
Hey, always a pleasure to come back soon.
I guess I could also check out the stores to see if they updated. Doesn't seem like they did, though.
Please take. I recommend everything.
Oh, it's like a better version of what we had before. Huh, maybe. Endure 50%. Ooh, 2/3. Wait, how do I get this one? No, hold on. This one's actually interesting. Ooh, new costume. Okay. Chat's gonna have to help me remember. I need 1 unfading hide, 2 sacred branches, and more sapphire bandanas, which requires more blue bandanas.
I'll hope to see you again soon.
Let's go back to the basement for now. This might be enough from the side quest. Maybe. 179 is pretty close. I'm expecting to get at least 25 from completing the side quest. If I get any extra, that's also fine.
Step right up. Okay.
I'm gonna get 2 of these just in case.
Let's trade.
I don't know if I need any of these or not. I need a branch, I think. branches. Yeah, maybe that's good enough for now. I can also use Nox to get the resources that I need. Oh, let me talk to Silhouette, because I could buy the blue bandanas to get the other things. Or straight up buy the sapphire at this point. Because White Cat having really spammable skills means I'll probably just main her at that point. Given that her abilities are so good already. Oh, Silhouette's in here, that's right.
What would you like me to do? As you wish. Thank you very much. Call for me when
I didn't mean to equip it. The game tricked me. Step by one. Okay, so now I can go back to the marketplace. So this is interesting. Pretty sure they're permanent. Nice. I think I missed one in the previous chapter, but I don't think it really matters.
I recommend everything.
So I could just upgrade the Ruby Cape to the King's Cape. Plus 120... Wait, 120% extra attack damage? Whoa, that's actually insanely high. Huh. Maybe I should actually get the other ones.
Who's this one for? Who's this one for? Oh, that one's special.
I mean, I'm almost always going to take a lot of damage due to how I'm playing the game. So 120% attack would be broken on characters like White Cat. I might actually do this one.
This one is special.
This one is indeed special. Ruby Cape or King's Cape. I mean, I can always come back to it. I'll try to remember this. I do think having the cheaper skills is more useful for me at the moment. When we're done leveling up, I want to do that. Because instead of the crit rate glove, I could give him the thing where he gets more damage if he's lower on health, which would make a lot of sense for him. Alright, we'll give her in Jade Black for now. So I guess it was good I came out here and checked the stores, because I would have probably skipped it normally.
Welcome. Are you looking for something? Come again, okay?
I only need one SP cost down, but the deal more damage when lower on health. I wonder if that means I could get the AI stuck at a certain amount of health by like getting hit on purpose and then swapping out. So I can kind of abuse their damage numbers. I'm also just looking to see if there's any shop things we could do while we're here, so I don't have to come back here later.
Let me know if I can help.
Speaking of which, pair of earrings.
This one's a limited time offer.
Grand elixir. I don't really care about that, to be honest.
Have a wonderful day.
Was there like another shop I should be thinking about over here? Because I almost never come back to the entertainment district, period. I guess I should see if... Hopefully I didn't miss any gifts.
Welcome. Are you looking for something?
Speaking of which... Well, that looks like that's for the doctor.
Okay.
Earrings maybe for Iris?
Hey there. I recommend everything. Hope to see you again soon.
Need something? This is as quality gets.
I mean, I could get the iron bangle. It's better than what I have currently. Because I was considering using this on other characters, so I only lose out on basic materials.
Who's it for?
For me? Are you sure?
Who's it for?
Thank you very much.
See you later.
Unfortunately, they auto-equip it, which is kind of annoying. I actually don't want to do that. So I guess I'll craft it up to the next tier. Because attack 30 with break rate up might be interesting.
Who's it for?
I don't see anything else of interest here.
See ya.
Crimson. Oh, it had Crimson Fang. Wait a minute. That was like one of our old classics. 4% health steal is pretty good, I will state.
So see you later.
But I don't think we really need it in this game since we have other ways to get health. However, strength 30. So I think this is just a free upgrade for Adol. Wherever I put it. Oh god, where is it in the list? Where is it? Why don't I see it? Is somebody wearing it or something? No. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Forgot it was gold. So just increases break rate. I mean, it'll make Adol more useful as like an AI partner. So it should be fine. Skill down on him. I mean, I guess I could go back and try to improve his skill. Like, if I just want to spam jewels to master him at this point, I could. I want the improved shawl at some point. Actually, you know what I should do? Instead of boost gauge, let's get a damage up maybe on her, because she's our strongest character. I might as well just overemphasize on it. Should be fine. Okay, so some interesting things could be crafted because we hadn't checked out the stores in forever. Can hand in some things here. A berserker set, something like that.
This is...
Okay, so for handing in 9 meals, we got a Tellurian talisman. And that does what exactly? Resist all strength defense 15. Just kind of mediocre. It's like if I don't want to get stat ups. Like, Poison was useful on the super tanky enemies. Stone is okay. Confuse makes them attack less. But preferably, I actually don't really want them to do that. I guess I could give it to her. Does it make her a bit more well-rounded, I guess? Because I think Poison's probably the most useful. If she did Freeze, I want to replace it with Freeze. But if I do have to swap into a character to kind of tank some blows, maybe this will be okay. We'll see. Might change my mind. Yeah, Gilbert, whatever. They keep talking about the Victory Day thing, which I'm expecting more horrible things to happen when we get to that point. So is there anything else I want to clean up before we continue? I think we've done basically everything. I still can't interact with this for some reason, though. I mean, I'll try one more time. It would have been one way to talk to the creature in there. Is there any other? Oh, we should go to Le Petit.
Find everything you need here.
She says, thanks for hiring me. I haven't had a single thing to smile about since my husband's passing. But now, just displaying flowers or chatting with guests is enough to put one on my face. Until now, I'd only been living a lie. I still would be if it weren't for you. You don't have to thank me for anything, Hannah. You worked hard for this. Still, I'm glad to see you're doing so well. Be counting on you from here on out.
Take as long as you need.
Come back soon. So we actually surprisingly don't have a lot of money. Like, if I want to get my other abilities out of the way, like, eventually I'm going to remove the Eagle Eye Orb. This one's more of a comfort pick, and the half extra skill cost is so good. Like, this is let us loop our skills. Gale Boots are nice, but technically also not needed. I guess I'll get into one more fight, just to ensure that I get, like, an overflow. And then we will probably call it there for the current VOD anyway. We'll continue streaming afterwards, but... There we go. This should hopefully be enough.
Let's take them out. There we go. Maybe I did improve a little.
Okay, so she no longer needs this, and she could focus on pure offense. So if she also got the War Cloak, this would be good. So the more they hurt her, the more damage she does. That's fair. Wow, it went to 34, not even 35. That's amazing. So let's see. Guess this should be fine. Oh, oops. Didn't realize it was still attacking. Wanted to stomp on him, chat. Okay, so we got scaling damage. So if I do get injured, I get a larger percent of my health back. I think that's a good trade, chat. This is going to keep her a bit more relevant. In fact, why don't we see what we need for the War Cape one more time? Because putting it on her, 120% attack, would make her the highest damage character, potentially.
Hey
if I'm
there,
even vaguely low on health.
For anything specific?
So I have 1 rupee cape currently. I have to buy 2 red capes. No, 4 red capes to make 2 ruby capes. Or I guess I could just pump them out. So I mostly just need unfading hides. Okay. So let's go back to the dandelion. So I'm gonna make a lot of those capes. So we're gonna have our best damage dealer have it, as well as White Cat, because White Cat's broken.
Say the word and I'll make it. Well, come back anytime.
Right, chat? Not that it's effective on her per se, but it's broken, so it's fine. So I need the unfaded whatever up here, which I don't have a lot of.
Ah, you got a good eye. Okay. You got a deal. You got a deal.
I think that's all I need for the moment.
Bye-bye. See you later.
So I can also go to Silhouette next. Where is the thing I'm looking for? I'm gonna get a couple more of these just in case. Because that cost us, like, honestly nothing in the long run. I'll get a couple more Sacred Branches and Soul Spars, maybe. Okay. That should be good. Now we'll get a whole bunch of the red capes. Because again, that could end up being a really easy damage increase. Like, it's inconsistent, but due to the fact that we're not actually giving armor, I think weirdly it's probably the most optimal strat we have. Like, I could get more Blood Fangs, which are fine, but I don't really want health regen. So 2 of those will make the upgraded cape. So having that, I can have 2 upgraded capes. Then I can make 1 super cape. So technically I want more like 8 of these.
Here you are. And you can stay safe out there.
That should be good enough. So we actually blew through most of our money, surprisingly. Given that I've purchased nothing other than these accessories, that's kind of crazy.
I recommend everything.
Make 2 of these.
For me? And are you sure?
She equipped it immediately. That's annoying.
Please take it. I recommend everything.
So I need 1 more cape, I think.
Who's this one for?
Oh, I don't have enough thick hide. Ooh.
And
That's
hope to
annoying.
see you again soon.
This should still be fine, though. So I could do this. So 12 defense or 12 attack isn't terrible. It's better than the 4. But more importantly, 120% of my max. So potentially she can have over 600 attack, chat, if you could think of that. And she's got Wanderer Cloak on, so it's not a bad combo. Weirdly, I think she's one of the tankiest characters just because of the Wanderer Cloak. And we're just going pure crit with Credo, so we don't really care.
Please take it looking for anything specific.
So I could make 2 of these if I have more thick hide.
Did hope to see you again.
I guess I should try to get more thick hide. I mean, it is worth it. It's potentially a lot of damage. And you could combine that with, like, the skill 1.5 times, for example. For even crazier damage for just one-shots. Thick hide. What do we need for that?
Okie dokie. Let's trade. Bye-bye.
Hopefully that's enough. I hate to get it for basic resources. Come on, game. Be nice to me. Give me what I need.
I recommend everything. Who's this one? Thank you very much.
Stop equipping it automatically. Stop that. It's so annoying. I don't want to do that. Alright, I'm still thick hide short. I'm gonna have to just get a couple of these. Otherwise, because then I don't have to come back to town, which I think is ideal. As I said before, I want to get everything out of the way for now, and then we'll advance the plot once we come back from our break.
Adol, come back soon.
Not sure why I went to her in particular. I think I want to go to the lantern, actually. Because the shards are just here to make my life easier, and I can always get more later if I really want them. Alright, that should be good enough.
Please take it looking for anything specific. Who's this one for? Who's this one for? And hope to see you again soon.
So yeah, now she's got massive potential damage with this. So I could emphasize it further with the strength ring, which I might honestly do. Like, the only thing I want to do here is just, like... I could go for boost gain in general, just to make her super utility if low on health. It's not a terrible idea. I could go for more strength if I just want to maximize my damage, but this is probably fine. So I'm gonna put, what's his name back into the party briefly. Sorry, Credo. Even though you've been leveling pretty well, I think I need Jules in here just to try to hopefully, maybe he has something useful later. And we'll play as him for a bit, but we'll probably switch to Credo when we're at like a seriously hard fight or whatever. So anyway, let's take a small break. And we'll do a recap here since we'll be splitting the video on the for the VOD's standpoint. So what did we learn today? I'm given a new reason to hate Iris. I still hate Iris. I still don't like Credo. We've learned nothing in the plot. Like, we already guessed these things in the previous session, pretty much all the way through. So, honestly, there's really not much to recap in terms of plot. Like, bad guys be doing experiments, creating monsters. We knew this. We're already expecting them to make a clone army. We knew this. We know they're gonna rise up against the Roman Empire from, like, Chapter 5, I think we knew. Maybe even the end of Chapter 4. Shadowlard being mysterious as ever. We already pretty much guessed the origin story of Aprilis. So we're mostly just waiting for the game to catch up at this point. We're like tapping our wrists, you know, pointing at our watch. Like, come on. Speed up a little bit. Time's of the essence. But I think from the standpoint of gameplay, I am having a lot of fun with the other characters. We're gonna give Renegade one more shot, I think, next time. And, I think that's it for now. So, chat, we'll be right back in terms of a break. But if you've been watching on the YouTube or VOD, I'd just like to say thank you for watching and hope to see you again next time.